Yes, hi, good evening. Good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. You are welcome to The Bleeding Edge. I'm yours, I'm truly Frank Below. I'm the same man that has been with you for some time. Guys, I'm going to acknowledge each and every one of you. I hope I meet all of you well. Yes, episode 152 of The Bleeding Edge is exactly what we are going into today. Today is obviously Wednesday, the 16th day of the second month of February 2022, the year of punishment. The year some people will know that there is God. Some that we're going to go into their topics. They know already. Because guess what? Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ó ti dé already. God's judgment is here for the wicked and those that plunged a beautiful nation that God wanted to use as a classic example and a case for other black nations of the world to follow. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé. God's judgment is here. Yes, the time currently in London is 20:33. London time. Today, Wednesday, the 16th day of the second month of 2021. When I ignited the Bleeding Edge series, not many people are aware of the divine directions and the divine instructions I was under. Not many people realized it. Welcome to my live stream. It's pretty tough and very, very hot in here. If Ikem Nwobodo, you're watching the stream on the other side, YouTube. Bukola Odufadering Olusoya, afternoon to you from the west coast of the United States in California. Darani Jojuwon, good evening to you. Peter Touch, good evening. Abigail Wanko, good evening. Yeah, Alaja Folake Alawiye, good evening. No comment, I won't be able to see you. James Coker, you're watching the live stream on HALLO magazine, but you're not commenting, you're just watching. I can see you there. Steve Osagie, good evening. Adeniyi Akinwale, good afternoon to you, where you are. Yes, thank you, guys. Episode 152 of the usual series, The Bleeding Edge, is exactly what we are going into. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you share the stream, because a lot's been going on. Some of them, Bukola Odufadering Olusoya, Ife Ikem Nwobodo, Darani Jojuwon, Babati, Abigail Wanko, Alaja Folake Alawiye, Peter Touch, many of you that you've been on this platform from whichever of the feeds that is suitable to you will know for sure that many of the problems and what is happening now were predicted a year ago, inclusive of all the rots, the fraud inside the Yoruba agitation to which many people were not really comfortable with. You see, but had they played the card game the right way, we must have played that card game to which we all speak with one voice, and greed, deception, fraud, lies did not creep in. Right now, we will be laughing. Right now, we will be laughing in our agitation. Right now, we will be laughing seriously. But because those that were meant to coordinate, you see, perhaps within the Yoruba agitation, some of you suggested we should start using the word nationalist now. Okay, nationalist. In terms of professionals that can really deliver using different models of communications theory, I think I was the only Lone Ranger, and the rest were just shitty anyway, and they were just shitting in their pants like Bola Tinubu is shitting in his pants all over the places now. Before I proceed, I have a message for the House of Windsor. The British people, although the Queen is old, they should pray for the Queen, because I could see from the higher plane of existence that Prince Philip, the Queen's husband, is already calling Her Majesty to come join him up there. And I could see that the Queen, Her Majesty, had already, she started packing her clothes, her belongings. Yeah, she's packing already. I'm afraid Her Majesty is on her way out of this physical plane of existence, and she's going to join her ancestors and the rest up there on the other side. Charles is probably going to will become king, but Charles is not going to reign for that long too. Charles is not going to reign for long. And William is probably going to be the longest reigning monarch after Her Majesty, after the grandmom. Yes, we are going to go in there. You see, between each and every one of you that are virtually okay, anyone that you find in this platform and who's been on the platform for some time are not those that are really screwed up. I consider you as the smartest ones and the intelligent ones. Although there are some backroom viewers, I acknowledge those that will not make their presence felt, but I see them as well. James Coker, why are you not commenting? I can see you there. You're probably... Are you in a place that you feel, no, let me just keep my head straight, so that Frank Bellow's platform that is being monitored 24/7 by despicable people in Location 9. Yes, guys, drop all your comments. You see, when during the course of last year, let me start from there before we go into this. And then we touch on this. I did highlight on this the last show, and then we're going to touch her as well. Adetong Wanajobi, we're going to touch her. Okay? And you know, she's been very, very provocative. And then we're going to go into the man who's got too many leakages. The anus is leaking, and then his penis is equally leaking as well. So there are two leakages from that man. Okay? And you can clearly see all those leakages there. It's probably on diapers now. And that. But 2 years ago, when I came up with this, and many of you must have seen the presentations as a slide. Many of you did not see the divine instructions as I see things, and obviously because God endowed me and then blessed me to use everything to communicate with you in graphics. I made all this myself. Yes, no one does. I'll take my time, create the vision I've seen, using the very best illustration and technology to get the message across to you. Same that when I saw him in a hot molten lake of fire, he wants that, but it's not going to happen. And of course, we've discussed something about these three groups as well, vying for the soul of a nasty piece of contraption called Nigeria. Fraudulent nation. Fraud, if I may put it that way. We're going to go through all those. Drop all your comments, guys. As you know, I've got quite a lot to go through with you. See, let me do this. See, not many people are aware of this particular tune when Wyke's delivered it. This one.
Yeah, G.O.D. This is the message. I fear no man.
I fear no man.
My shepherd, Lord is my shepherd. Kì í sọ fún wọn, kì í sọ fún wọn, kì í sọ fún wọn, kì í sọ fún wọn. Ó ní kì í sọ fún wọn, kì í sọ fún wọn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ó ní kí n sọ fún wọn kí wọ́n ronú pìwàdà o. Ó ní kí n sọ fún wọn bóun ò fẹ́ kú ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ o. Ó ní kí n sọ fún wọn kán tú aláìṣẹ̀ sílẹ̀ o. Tí wọn ò bá gbọ́ o, òjò ìdájọ́ á rọ̀ lé wọn lórí. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ó ní kí n sọ fáwọn tí wọ́n láwọn lálágbára.
Àwọn alágbára.
Ó ní kí n sọ fáwọn tí wọ́n ní àyànfẹ́ lára.
Àwọn tó ń ní àyànfẹ́ lára kí wọ́n ronú, àtẹ̀yìn ọba náà ẹ ronú pìwàdà. Òjò ìdájọ́ wa rọ̀ lé wọn lórí. Thank you, Wyke's.
Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn.
Yes, ìdájọ́ náà ti dé.
Ó ní kí n sọ fún wọn kí wọ́n ronú pìwàdà o. Ó ní kí n sọ fún wọn bóun ò fẹ́ kú ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ o. Ó ní kí n sọ fún wọn kán tú aláìṣẹ̀ sílẹ̀ o. Tí wọn ò bá gbọ́ o, òjò ìdájọ́ á rọ̀ lé wọn lórí. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán.
Ẹ wo báyìí gbogbo ní àwáyé o. Ẹ wo báwo làwọn tó ń tajà ń bí báyìí báwo ni wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ tà lọ́gbọ́n Sanwó-Olú. Ẹ wò ṣé àwọn tó wà ń bí báyìí ṣé ẹ wò báyìí kù gbogbo rẹ o we can't go. Mo lọ ṣe kọ́ńbẹ̀ yẹn sí mi ẹ wò mo láti gbé.
Yes, ìdájọ́ Olúwa ó ti dé tán. You see, I want to start. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ó ní orin tí àwọn orin kan tí mo fẹ́ kọ. Àwọn orin yẹn, I'm afraid it is not English. 2 of them is in Yoruba language. You know, my late dad and my late mother, for some reasons, I was raised with those songs, those days. King Sunny Ade, I grew up with those songs. Apart from my dad that had his own taste with country music and soul music. Yes, Ike Dairo, Sunny Ade, Ebenezer Obey, Adeolu Akisanya Baba Eto, Kayode Fashola, Victor Olaya, E.T. Mensah of Ghana, Cardinal Rex Lawson, yes, Bobby Benson. See, but those three songs, one is Ọ̀rọ̀ Olúwa ẹ̀dẹ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ lọ̀rọ̀ Olúwa by Ebenezer Obey, yes, the legend. Bí rere ló bá mọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ mi máa ṣe, tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ ìkà ó lè múra sí o. Ọ̀rọ̀ Olúwa ẹ̀dẹ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ lọ̀rọ̀ Olúwa. Ọ̀rọ̀ Olúwa ẹ̀dẹ̀. Olúwa in Yoruba language is God, and his words are potent and they contain lots of wisdom. The second one is also by Ebenezer Obey, and that one goes like this. Ọ̀dàlẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ wá wo ọ̀dàlẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ tó gbẹ́ kòtò síwájú tó ní kàkà lọ. Ṣe rere o ọ̀rẹ́, ṣe rere o, dákun o nítorí ọ̀la. Ṣe rere ọ̀rẹ́, ṣe rere, dákun o nítorí ọ̀la. Ọ̀dàlẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ tó gbẹ́ ìkòtò síwájú tó wá ní ká máa tẹ̀lé òun. Think about that song as well. And then the third song that I want to sing for the wicked is by my favorite artist, King Sunny Ade. And that one goes like this. Kálẹ̀ san wá jowúrọ̀ lọ o bàbá, ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ láwa, bàbá má jẹ́ àpòfo. Let my night be better for me. Because there are 3 stages in everything that is under the sun. There are 3 stages. 3. 1, 2, 3. Ìgbà your morning. Ìgbà ọ̀sán, your afternoon. Ìgbà alẹ́, your night. See, your night depends on your morning and your afternoon. Because there is a time to be born, there is a time to grow, and there is a time to die. Nothing is permanent here. And like I always say to each and every one of you, this world, I've been saying this a long time, this plane of existence to which I decoded the different parts that we all came, that we access the earth. You're either a path 1, 2, 11, 2, 3, 22, 4, 5, 33, 6, 7, 8, or 9. You have to be one. The Queen, Her Majesty, because I've worked on these a long time, is a life path 7, like my first daughter. And I have another daughter whose birthday is tomorrow. And guess what? That daughter, I've got two that when their births are collapsed, two I've got as life part 22-4. The third and the last one, they are master number carrier. But because I have gone so deep into this and I know each and every one, so I know what part is this one, so I know how to deal with my first daughter, who happens to be the intellectual. My second daughter, who is a life part 9. The third and the last one, 22-4. Same life path as Bill Gates, as Barack Obama, as Ibrahim Babangida, as Umaru Yar'Adua, as Murtala Ramat Muhammad. Sacred numbers. Okay? Ìgbà àárọ̀, ìgbà ọ̀sán, ìgbà alẹ́. Kálẹ̀ san mi jòwúrọ̀ lọ bàbá. Let my night be better for me, because the night time you're weak, you can't do anything. You can't do anything. Your bones, your fibers, everything is weak. And that is why in the Western world and in the civilized world, they are prepared for their night time. They work hard, especially in their mid-age. And that's why in this country, they've made it mandatory that if you want to start, the moment you are 18 and you decide you don't want to go to the university, but you just want to start, you can start as early as that. And if you're lucky enough, if you're one of the luckiest one that can create something that will break barriers around the whole world, you can retire early. Because there is the opportunity for you to become exceedingly rich and become a multi-billionaire, so long as you are not screwed up. There are more self-made billionaires, millionaires, billionaires in the Western world, to which their sources of wealth is measured against them. Let this be your prayers. Your night should be better than your morning and your afternoon. Yes. If your night is not better than your morning and your afternoon, something is wrong. Either physically, it is wrong spiritually for you. Trust me. Yes, I will definitely go into all your comments when we cross that threshold. Yes, the moment we cross that threshold, we will deal with all your comments. Now, I want that man. I sent these signals to him. He thought all his voodoo makers and all his babalawos and onisheguns will be able to help him. He had taught some of the yeye pastors. You heard. They engage, to which they lie to them. They go onto the mountain. There's a little that you can do to help someone who is not equally pure in heart in prayers. Like Keys said it. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jà ní orí Bọ́lá Tinubu. And that's why you're having to see him like that. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not sorry for this man. And I maintain my stand. There's a limit to how you can stretch your fellow human being. The gods in Yoruba land, they've turned against Bola Tinubu. And I tell you, there is no amount of medical help Bola Tinubu is going to seek that will help him. You look at that. Ṣẹ̀rí sìn pé ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣẹ̀sìn, wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fi ṣe ẹlẹ́yà. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé fún Bọ́lá Tinubu. Before I go into this, let me bring in this. I want you to please listen to this tape, because sometimes when I come live, many people don't seem to want to understand. They don't have a clue. But after a while, then you will see people, they'll then start talking about, oh, this, that. Let me do this. There is this tape. Am I in the right? Yeah, I'm in the right place. So, yeah, let me bring in Adetones. I think she's currently in Dubai, and she released a videotape. And what I'm going to do is to stream the voice note of Adetone for you. Yeah, it is the voice note that I want. Let me see, where is it? Let's do it this way. Yes, this is it. Please listen to this very, very carefully, because most of you will understand, will remember Do you remember when I showcased to you the Dubai experiment? Okay, you remember this? Let's go back into this. Let me go into this. You remember this? Let's do it this way. Yeah, you remember this? I'll bring it in. Let me do it this way. Let me first of all take out the okay, let me do this. Okay, now I know exactly what is happening here, so let me transform it. I think I need to do it anti-clockwise. Let me see now. Let's see. Yeah, let me see now. Yes, now I need to fit it. Yeah. Now I've done what I have to do. Watch it. Yes. Come on. Okay. Where are you? Okay. Let's see now. Yeah. Remember that? Let me do it this way.
الوقت عندي أنا مثل الحياة.
This one. Yeah. That one.
ثالث شيء اللي تعنيه I love you. الوقت.
See? Three. I love you. I love you. He loves his people. Now, and you obviously saw that bait as well when you obviously saw this when Steve Harvey. When Steve Harvey equally said I mean, how on earth have they done it? How? That it is only someone, unless you love your own people. This one.
I don't know how you did this in 50 years. You look at history. Who does this? Show me anybody else that has done this in 50 years. I'm waiting. Show them to me. This wasn't done by money.
You see that?
Money doesn't produce visions.
Money
Visions produce money. You've had
money does not produce vision. Vision produce money. Those two. Okay, now let us listen to what Adetun Onojobi had to say. Listen. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want that actually. No. That's not the one I want. Okay, this is what I want. Sorry about that, guys. Let's go back to where I've kept it. Yes, that folder, and then live stream, voice note. Where are you now? Why are you hiding? Okay, I know what to do now. Okay, let's do this. Let me, yeah, I think this is what, this is where I ought to have gone, actually. Yes, I should have done that. I should have done that, and let me take that off. Yeah, I need that. And that. Yes, okay, now let's try it now.
Problem deal.
Yeah, this is it.
Problem don't day. You know what? As you see also, we are living, sleeping, eating, dining, and waking up on a time bomb in Nigeria. There is problem. Anybody wait there on anywhere in the world say problem for Nigeria. Me, just at the time, at the town as a problem day. But please, I'm only doing this video for one purpose. I just need one thing. Because I know say as we Nigerians dey, now we get connection pass. I take God beg you. I take your mama I beg you. I beg. I need the number of the president of Dubai. I get 1 2 minutes meeting. I no go take time. I no go vex. I no go even do like say fire I dey mountain. I just wanna beg the president of Dubai that we want to dash Nigeria to Dubai as a souvenir. If he rejects, because they are contented. If he rejects to accept Nigeria as a souvenir to help us develop this country, willing to sign any petition or any document to sell Nigeria free of charge, you can come back and pay us after 20 years. Our children will be alive to benefit the money. We don't need the money. Our problem now is not money. Our problem is we need development and change in Nigeria.
Did you see? Did you hear that? You see that? 60 years.
Now the thing where carry me come Dubai go still tell una. But the thing where I don't see for Dubai, I gotta let you people know. So that all this shout we just they shout for social media. Make una know say everybody need to come out and talk. I enter Dubai. Immigration stamped my passport. Show the envelope come why. As they dash me the envelope, I reach my hotel, I open envelope. Now SIM card you. As I put SIM card inside phone like this, I just hear Adeton, welcome to Dubai. Can you please give us your date of birth to confirm and activate this SIM card? Networking, technology, collation of data. On what they sensor, sensor on she. As if that is not enough. I want need Wi-Fi where I go take the shots. I say make I just swipe my phone like this. Phew! QR. No to connect is the Wi-Fi. Like Mohammed. Now you see the shout for Twitter. Baba Wanara. You they shout for there. There is fire on the mountain. What you carry me reach Dubai? Everybody they do Valentine. Or Rajelo Gbemi Debio. Now go food. 2022 go food promo. Now you carry me come. Greener pasture. Gbemi Debio. Minister of Agriculture, go and resign or cover your eye with shame. Minister of Agriculture, President Muhammad Buhari. After Nagatalk say, una dey trade China dey trade una. Dubai na 6 hours plus.
Adeton Onojobi still currently in Dubai.
They tell una say this Buhari don't sell our future inheritance and generation give China people because plus Buhari. Plus all those people where they sell it. Now them they kill us. Now then they pari pass themselves.
I'm coming back to that.
Now it never reach. Now here I enter Gulf food. There are over 1 million people in Dubai presently from different parts of the world with Nigerians present to come and observe and come and buy. As I reach here, I don't see people who carry different vegetables from their country come. They don't put technology. They don't redefine them. Some people carry water come. Some people, I see them carry cola nutty. Nigeria, our Nerobo, Ejakikane. Then bring meat. Then bring fish. Not where they not bring. The ones where they cocoa bring. Okawotu, biscuit, butter, wala. We get wala for Nigeria. Minister of Agriculture, Commissioner of Youth and Development.
Listen.
Una not see anything encourage our youth to do. When our youth to come with idea, una go shine them because they still need to pay for you people to accept their paperwork. Bribery and corruption in all sectariat.
Yes, now.
People with ideas cannot manifest. Dollar exchange rate cannot allow people to even do business. No international connection. You cannot transfer cover from the bank. Who will offer for this Nigeria? If you see Dubai, anytime we come Dubai, the people say they go new country.
Yes, look at that.
He gets your own special design of Okada. All the
Dubai 1991, Dubai 2000, Dubai 2021. We've showcased that. Yeah, go on, Tom.
We get human, we get Kanwadbiru, we get everything.
Look at the place.
We don't see any of these things for Dubai. Yet, everything they work. Dubai is 6 hours. Why not they go China? Why would I not come meet president of Dubai? Nigeria. Rodo we get Egusi, Obono, Okazi, Ugu, water leaf, green leaf. Not where we not get for this our country. Ask me, how old is Nigeria? Brother Lati, Nigeria is how many years now? Sheba de metni. How old is Nigeria? You all passed Nigeria. 1961. So Nigeria don't pass 60 years old. This Dubai mall, Dubai where I did. It's only 6 years. They take design Dubai. Then take develop Dubai. Electricity, everything automatic. Please make it not be like say I just the rap like Snoop Dogg. I become out for you. I come rap be parcel. I go insert some of the video. I say I reach Gulf food. Nothing. He better plantain ships. Then bring and come. Nigeria not see anything can showcase for you. Only reaching bank. One no baby. They not see anything bring here. Me ribai. Mo order one macaroni at the pasta wabi. They bring mashes. Nigeria. They bring orange. They bring tangerine. Not where they no bring. We get agbalumo. Nothing where we no get, and we go they say it's good in this. Our babalawo and all of them. About this when they
Your babalawo.
Nigeria not see anyone bring some golf food to showcase.
Oh God.
To even boost our agriculture.
Guys, share it. You see, there are different. Yes, money ritual. Yes.
Bleaching cream. Our politicians were there. We
are coming there.
Uniform men.
Ashimbombe. Ashimbabo.
Nigeria. See, all that one no pay me. All this one where we they talk, you no pay me. If you see the way security, me where I see they put my phone inside pants, then tell me say nothing like that for you. If my phone fall down, then go bring and come give me for there. Nigeria. There is fire on the mountain. Please make a not forget my problem. I beg, kuli safe we get. They no bring and come here. Granite where them they say is high in protein.
Yeah, yes. They were showcasing granite pyramid and rice pyramid in Abuja. Come on. Why is it better?
If you get the president of Dubai number, just give me. If you no pick my call, go send text message. Make you know say Nigeria, I need help. Don't think about me. Don't think about our character. Think about our children, because we are all these shouts, all this talk is for the sake of our children. Wow, problem deal. Make anybody not tell you say problem deal. America, now you be upcoming artists for where Dubai dey. If the nation develop, we where would they shout America. Dubai still, sorry, America. I know one insult to now, don't try. If you see plants here, flowers, our get palm front, we get palm front. After they go say they go get one department responsible for flower. All our leaders. I know why insult now. Make it not be the same every time I insult now. But let me tell you people, shame unto you. This one, shame unto you. God Food 2022. No single exhibitor from Nigeria and Minister of Agriculture. Hey, Nigeria, wow, make we find solution. Make we find solution. Make we find solution. Make we find people wey get capacity to lead us, yo. Make una no still go bring people wey dey wear pampers, yo. Make una find youthful people wey get brain, yo. And they beg una, go and get your PVC, yo. We need to get it right, oh. God is always giving us opportunity in this country. Let's learn to get it right. Come on, she last opportunity and them are blow now. Come on, blow last opportunity one Nigeria buy is you. Because after this dispensation, maybe not say China go come. They don't overtake us because if you like say as they look since right and left, if you like say that Buhari don't say Nigeria give China, una never know. Now when Oga go then go come recolonize us, you make Dubai colonize us or make Dubai carry us for free. He pay us. I beg. Thank you. Number.
Yes. Oh dear Lord. Àṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bá bọ̀. Ẹ ti gbọ́. Àṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bá bọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, àṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bá ìrìn àjò náà bọ̀. You see, Adetong touched on several issues. You and I, we've been treating those issues a long time. Especially this whole lot. And I said it. I don't owe anyone any apology. To assemble all this together, for me to show you professionally the way you are seeing them. The spiritual source of all creation endowed me for it. For your information. I was blessed with it. With the skills. Remember this. When I said right Nigeria, wrong reading, lateral reversal, 12 o'clock midnight on a black candle, lit it, let it burn completely. And then the following Tuesday, get a white candle, the same 12 o'clock midnight, write Yoruba Nation or Odua Land the way right reading, not wrong reading. Because white signifies tranquility, peace, and black, destruction. The outcome is exactly what you are getting with this man. I did mine, and I told you at the stroke of midnight here in the UK, I have to be at a secret location, spiritually, for the same angel, the same spirit that departed Nigeria 12 midnight for the UK. That's the outcome. Already, Bola Tinubu should be praying. Ó ti ń yàgbẹ́ sára already anyway. Because for the ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ kó máa bo imú, for his security aid to be covering his nose, that was paramount. That was obvious. Ṣé rí pé ó ti ń ṣẹlẹ́yà? Ṣé rí pé Bọ́lá Tinubu ti ń ṣẹlẹ́yà? Ṣé rí pé alẹ́ Bọ́lá Tinubu kò lè sán bí òwúrọ̀ ẹ̀ ṣe sán? His night is in jeopardy. And this is just the beginning. Because alálẹ̀ ilẹ̀ Oòduà wọ́n bàjà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. The gods the spiritual attack tó bá lérò pé bóyá òun lówó òun ní àwọn babaláwo tó gbówó lọ́wọ́ Ṣàngódélé àwọn kan náà ń di ẹrù àwọn kan náà dẹ̀ ń tú ẹrù tẹ́lómi bá dì ó yẹ kọ́rọ̀ yẹn ti yé ẹ ìwọ tó pèrè ẹ ní Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu ká jẹ́ pé Bọ́lá Tinubu ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kó ṣe ní ilẹ̀ Oòduà á túbà fún ṣùgbọ́n kò ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kó ṣe àwọn alálẹ̀ ń bàjà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí kò dẹ̀ sí aláya babaláwo kò sí aláya oníṣègùn kò sí aláya pásítọ̀ tó máa wo Bọ́lá Tinubu tó máa wò sàn. I said it to people. I said last year when I was begging him to join the Yoruba nation, the movement, even if that was secretive, right now he should have been laughing because àwọn alálẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire wọn bá ti túbà fún gbogbo tó ti ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ wọn wá dáríjì torí pé kí ni ìyà tó ń jẹ ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire nínú Nàìjíríà yìí ó ti pọ̀ jù. ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire kò lè túbà fún ẹ mọ́ Bọ́lá Tinubu. Bọ́lá Tinubu ò lè rí oríṣi ò lè rọ́nà gbégbà mọ́ ò lè róríṣi ò lè rọ́nà gbégbà. ẹlẹ́yà ẹ ó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni o ẹlẹ́yà ẹ ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí o bá tètè lọ jókòó ara ẹ jẹ́jẹ́ ńsìnsìn kò retí pé ikú lè wá dé bá ẹ anytime from now kò lọ jókòó ara ẹ jẹ́jẹ́ kò dẹ̀ máa retí pé ikú ń bọ̀ ó ti wà lọ́nà fún ẹ kò tètè lọ jókòó ara ẹ jẹ́jẹ́ kò máa ṣú sílé kọ́ máa pampa ẹ kọ́ máa so pampas kọ́ máa so mọ́ọ̀dì fún ẹ kọ́ dẹ̀ máa change ẹ fún ẹ ó máa fi rẹ̀ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lẹ́yà ń tàgbà wò ó disgrace yẹn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún ẹ ni. Adetong mentioned something, and I want to go into that. See, but before I go into that, let me bring in this one again. You see this? Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Rauf Aregbesola and Gboyega Oyetola. Gboyega Oyetola in the blue frame. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Rauf Aregbesola in the red frame. And in the small frame, eti wo nbe yen. Omiṣore lára àwọn bàbá Sunday Igboho nìyẹn o. Lára àwọn tí Sunday Igboho tó ń pè ní bàbá òun nìyẹn o. Like I said, mi ní kankan against Igboho. Ká jẹ́ pé Igboho ti rọra jókòó sórí àwọn Fúlàní tó fẹ́ bájà láì gbé orí wọ inú Yorùbá nation. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí yẹn ò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. Wàláì. Àwọn tó báyé tó jẹ́ kí everything Sunday Igboho kó rí bó ṣe rí kán lọ mú Koiki kán dẹ̀ lọ mú Banji Akíntóyè. Àwọn tó bá ìrìn àjò máa yẹn jẹ́ nìyẹn. Those two. Ìgbà tẹ́mi sọ pé ìjà yìí kò ń ṣe ìjà Sunday Igboho. Àwọn olórí burúkú kan wá sórí platform mi tó ń sọ pé gbogbo owó tèmi lose nígbà tí Jonathan tó crumble publishing business mi was because orí tèmi ò pé, orí yàrá ìyá wọn ò pé. So orí Sunday Igboho tó pé owó tí wọ́n gbé fún ní politics wọ́n ló wá ó invest ẹ̀ padà sínú Yorùbá nation. Ẹ rí pé orí yín ò pé. Mo dẹ̀ ń wo gbogbo yín because orí gbogbo yín pátápátá ẹ ti dọ́ta. Mo dẹ̀ ní gbogbo bọ́n ṣe gbé owó yẹn fún bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ṣe máa gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Èmi tó ń pè pé Babangida máa pè ẹ́ o, tó bá ti pè ẹ́ máa béèrè owó lọ́wọ́ ẹ o. Language tí Babangida èmi ń sọ fún ẹ̀yin léni. I'm telling you, people said, let me bring my picture in. People said, they called me, Tony, Frank Bello, IBB is going to call you. Yes. But for me, it was a pleasure knowing him. And I've never hidden the fact that I'm a full-fledged Yoruba son, undiluted. And, make matter worse, an Awoist. Because I never believed in Project Nigeria anyway. Thank God I had a father who said to me, this is not the way to run a country. And this was as far back as the 70s. The way they were running Nigeria in the 70s, my father told me, this is not the way to run a country. Since the 70s, my father knew Nigeria was heading towards the doomsday. He's dead now. My father died 36 years ago. 36 years ago, he died. And in the 70s, mid-70s, ZAB told me Nigeria was heading towards the rock and that it is a matter of time. That this is not the way to run a country. You see, I still had the notion, and I still believed that, oh, okay, maybe it can be salvaged if we've got a visionary leader that will be very truthful to himself, be honest to himself, and be honest to the people of the country he wants to rule over. It's not that Nigeria wasn't blessed. Academically, we're the brainiest people on the surface of the planet. Intellectually, we are. Everything that is good under the earth is with us. The soil, you don't need fertilizers. You plant and things will grow naturally. Which was why even our bitter leaf, our own bitter leaf that we eat, Americans, after carrying out their own research, are harvesting bitter leaf in Nigeria. So any bitter leaf you see traveled, they never even wanted Nigerians to export bitter leaf outside of Nigeria as I'm talking to you. Ewuro. Because the Americans are cultivating bitter leaf and they are packaging it and they are selling it to their own people. ewuro, our own ewuro. You heard. You see, and you've got you see, Adeton was saying you've got Minister of Agriculture, common ewuro, common ekpa, groundnut, peanut. They showcased pyramids of fake dodgy rice. Won't tell you below. And if the Chinese can now harvest your gari and then take them to China and then manufacture their own equipment that will process your gari and then package gari from China and then import back into Nigeria, you are stupid. And then they will just say gari made in China gari. That was what Adeton was saying. See? That one. Rauf Aregbesola and Boyega Oyetola, they are at it. The man in wet diaper. And tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní lo diaper fún. Tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣú sára. Tó ti ń tọ̀ sára. Òun àti gbogbo àwọn tó ti raise. Àwọn leaders tó lóhun raise tó ní Bola Tinubu is leaders of men. He's raised leaders. You see? Bola Tinubu will never raise any leader if there is nothing he's going to benefit. You cannot compare the way my father gave many children, many youngsters the opportunity to get themselves educated through Mainland Institute of Technology, MIT. Those days, those that failed school cert, that my father never knew their parents from nowhere, but because the society in Nigeria condemned all of them, that they can never further their career or education because they failed school cert. Mainland Institute of Technology opened up such individuals' brains. The same curriculum, like I've said to you, from the Yaba College of Technology, to which my father was the head of the department, civil engineering and building. The same lecturer, Baboye Feko, and the rest of them. Lecturers from the University of Lagos, top engineers, top high-profile engineers from the Federal Ministry of Works. Federal Ministry of Works had loads of engineers that will travel nooks and crannies of the country to check all federal projects. Inspect and then report back to the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing. Wahab Dosumu was one time a minister that was in charge of that ministry under Shehu Shagari at the time. See, because I knew this, that's why I'm able to pour this from my head without reading anything, because like I always say, they were news yesterday and now they are history. I want to say debut countless of people that he never knew their parents. But the second chance that a rotten, useless society such as Nigeria should have given those people a headway, ZDB took that into his own personal hand and then educated many of those people Some of them became civil engineering technicians. They regarded them as technicians. But at least each and every academic year you'll have people that will graduate with the Part 1 diploma of the Mainland Institute of Technology's qualification, and then Part 2, because it will take 2 years of part-time, not full-time, Monday through to Friday lecture, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. The same premises that Lagos Secondary Commercial Academy, LASCA, had, because Chief Agbayewa was the founder of that secondary school in Ilupeju, Lagos, opposite Baptist Academy. 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock, Monday through to Friday. 2 years, Part 1, 2 years, Part 2. I was telling someone recently that both the Federal Ministry of Education and the different ministries of education from all the states downgraded MIT's Part 1 and Part 2 diploma, because I worked at MIT as an admin officer under my dad's instructions, and that's why administratively I'm able to coordinate myself administratively, because I learned administration from there in practice. Filing, everything, record keeping. It is only the City and Guilds of London Institute here abroad and the Italian authority that rated the diploma on a higher scale, equivalent of OND and HND here those days. And each and every academic year I process all the admissions, because I process the adverts that will go into the Tribune, into the Daily Times, into the Sketch, and in the North, the New Nigeria. New Nigeria was a paper for the North, so it was well publicized. And each and every academic year, see, people can no longer forge their school cert or WASC anymore because they failed already, so there's no point. They will have to submit the original failed documents anyway, and then their brains will be open up. The moment they enter, they get admitted into the Mainland Institute of Technology, MIT, because they'll be taught draftsmanship, they'll be taught technical drawing, they'll be taught structural engineering, quantity surveying, all the subjects that you can ever think of under civil engineering. They're taught the same syllabus from the Yaba College of Technology. So now tell me, how many of such leaders did Bola Tinubu prepared since he's been behind the corridors of power, either by his own direct elections or by proxy, to which he had to put in the likes of Babatunde Raji Fashola, Rauf, Aregbesola Oyetola, Ambode, and the current Sanwo-Olu, Sanwo-Olu, to be precise. How many children, please, how many of the disadvantaged children in Nigeria can he be bold of? Can he be proud of? The man shitting in his diaper, urinating and defecating in his diaper. How many? How many children can this man be bold to tell the world, I constructed X number of schools, I built X number of affordable homes, I built X number of hospitals, and I provided at least to make sure that pensioners get their pensions right on time. Ṣé ẹ lérò pé orí gbogbo àwọn people yẹn ọmọ máa gbàdúrà fún ni àbí ó túbọ̀ ń add èpè. He was adding more curses on himself. How on earth can a man be collecting several billions of naira as tax consultant through Alpha Beta, a dodgy company he established? I've never seen it. It's like saying the British government should outsource the duty of Her Majesty's Inland Revenues to another company. Wow. Any prime minister that toil with that is out of office the next day. Even try and toil with the NHS, National Health Service. That next day, we will boot you out of number 10 Downing Street. Talk less of this moronic elements. All these tamper robbers, all these armed robbers, all of them, dead or alive, they are armed robbers because they've robbed you of your future. They are currently robbing your own children and the generations that are yet unborn of their own children. Ask Obasanjo from 29th of the month of May 1999. How many children? Those children, they are in their 20s now. Did Obasanjo even prepare those children, knowing fully well that a day like this, they should be running that stupid, nasty piece of a contraption that you lot called Nigeria? Will there be any 2023 in Odua land? Many did not see that. Before I go into that bit of this man, Oyetola, Boyega Oyetola, Rauf Aregbesola, Caucus, and how Bola Ahmed Tinubu tried to fiddle with Osun State politics, and why he's poke-nosing into other states' affairs is now haunting him. It's not just only the Christendom that are attacking this man right now. All hands are on deck, and there is no amount of spiritual cleansing that can cleanse this man. And anyone who tried to put his head to help him right now will equally eat out of the same Waterloo. Ìwọ tó bá mọ̀ rẹ̀ tó bá mọ̀ pé pastor díẹ̀ má torí bọ̀ tó bá torí bọ̀ wàá forí gbé ìwọ gan máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣúsára ni. You will be shitting as well in your pants. You might not even have the money to buy the diapers he's got access to. You see, before I go into that, look at this. I want to take you because Adetong Onojobi did made mention of education. And I've been an advocate of educate the children, give our children, the children of wherever you are as a governor, or if you are the president or Are of the Orílẹ̀-èdè, think about why God, whether through crooks or by proxy or fraud, why don't you think about those children, those women that are currently in labor as you are being sworn in? Why can't you think about the future of that child being delivered that same moment, that same time that you are having to take an oath, either through the Bible or through the Quran? Watch this. You see, 10,000 professors. This is authentic. The salary of 10,000 professors in Nigeria currently, 10,000 of professors, the total salary they are paid per annum in Nigeria is 4.8 billion naira per annum. So 10,000 professors will share 4.8 billion naira amongst them. So if we divide 4.8 billion naira between 10,000 professors annually, that means each professor earns 457,143 naira per annum. Nobody's going to tell you this. The professors are not even looking at the Psalms. But it's going to get worse. Now, look at below. 469 National Assembly members from both the House of Reps and the Senate. Total number of them. 469 in total, in numbers. And between them, per annum, they are paid 128 billion naira per annum. Can you see that? Professors earning less than National Assembly members. Remember, those National Assembly members are they are rogues, they are drug barons, they are fraudsters, they are hire killers, they are murderers. Any adjective you can use to describe those piece of trash that call themselves your politicians. And look at that. If we divide 128 billion naira between 469 parliamentarians in a rogue nation called Nigeria, each and every of those parliamentarians will earn 272 million naira, 921,109 naira. Did you hear that? That is the take home of one parliamentarian. That's how much they earn. One parliamentarian earn 272,921,109 naira per annum. So in other words, 273 million. That's their take home. One person. One. And you've got 469 of them. And that's why right now, because oil is gradually becoming obsolete in the world market, because the whole world is now shifting to the electric cars. Nigeria is in trouble. And that's why right now, Saudi Arabia is now diving straight into solar energy. And they reckon where else on earth other than the desert. So now Saudi Arabia wants to export electricity to the rest of the world too, by investing in solar energy. Rather than use that, you see, your professors, 10,000 of them. Your current system is currently paying them 457,143 naira per annum. But rogue, armed robbers, murderers, ritualists, dream killers who call themselves legislators, they earn 273 million naira per annum. It's going to get worse. Watch this. Now, I then looked into those professors in the UK. Now, let me show you so that you don't think I'm talking at the top of my head. I Google it, and you can see the research of my Google in front of your screen. And you see, I know how to map out things to buttress my argument. I said, you can see at the top, average salary of a professor in the UK. And look at that. Google provided me that, and obviously because I've got all the software, publishing software, that perhaps not many people have got access to, because I'm a professional publisher. And I can easily create my own contents for the show to buttress my analysis and my argument. See, average salary of a professor in the UK. I asked Google. You can clearly see the results. Academic title in bold. Average UK salary per year. Average US salary per year. In fact, Google even provided us with their US counterparts. Now, a lecturer in the UK earns £40,761. Just like I am being lured right now to apply for a post to teach newspaper and magazine publishing practice. Yes, that was the same amount of money. The scale that they put at it. Associate professor earns, guess what? You can clearly see that. £64,356 in the UK. And you can see how much they earn in the United States. Professor, you can see it, I've circled that in both the UK and the United States of America. A professor in the UK earns £90,891 per annum. A professor in the United Kingdom. And that's how much, yes. That's how much they earn. Okay. Compare that to your own professors. It's going to get worse. Now, look at this. Professor in the UK, £90,891 per annum. Now, let's convert how much a professor in the UK earns as opposed to their Nigerian counterpart. Multiply that by 700. And that gives us 63,623,700 naira per annum. That is how much the conversion is. Based on that, 90,891 pounds. We got that. So you can see clearly, a professor in Nigeria is paid based on that 457,143 naira. Naira, not pounds. That's how much they earn per annum. Now, look at how much a professor is paid per annum in sterling. A professor in Nigeria earns £654 per annum, not up to £1,000. Because if you multiply £654 per annum by 700, you get 457,800 naira per annum. Am I making sense? And those are the countries. That's the country. All this moronic Bola Ahmed Tinubu and their criminal gangs are running. And you are hailing them. Now, I'm not going to join the circle of imbeciles. Look at. A professor in Nigeria earns £654 per annum, not per month, in a year. That's how much they earn in 1 year. Now, look at this. Legislators in the UK are paid £81,932 per annum. Now, let's multiply. Hang on. Yeah, I'm on a live show. Would you like to contribute? Okay.
No. I'm
Okay.
sorry, sir.
Okay.
I'm sorry, sir.
Yes. Legislator in the UK is paid £81,932 per annum. That's how much our MPs are paid. That's how much they get paid. And if we multiply that as well by 700, an MP in the UK earns 57,352,400 naira per annum. That's how much they earn per annum. And let me buttress this. Let me expatiate more on this for you. An MP in the United Kingdom has got his or her own mortgage. Government does not pay their mortgage. They pay their expenses from their annual income. They don't get cash. If they have to take the cab, such as Addison Lee, Uber, or any of the cabs or black cabs, they keep all their receipts and they submit their accounts so that they get reimbursed. But they don't have any car allowance, they don't have any furniture allowance, they don't have anything. The government in the United Kingdom pay them their salary, which is inclusive, and then based on that salary again, they will be taxed. And they cannot lie about their tax code. No, they won't lie because they know everything about them. The system knows everything about them. If they take the taxi, to which I have driven many of them, and in fact these days they use their credit card for the booking at the initial stages, so whatever they've spent goes through their credit card or their debit card, and they can easily submit that because it is in digital. They will not, you see, an MP will not. Let's say I picked up Dan Abbott from Hackney to the House of Commons. Let me get this. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, let me get rid of that. Let us assume I picked up Dan Abbott from home, where she lives, and drop her off at the House of Commons. Everything is on credit card. My job is to just pick her up from wherever she wants to go, so long as she does not alter the destination. And if she does, I can easily correct that on the MDA straight away. And then the MDA is the track, because the MDA will track all the movement. And that was part of the technology Adetun was talking about. Now, MP annual salary, £81,932 per annum, 57,352,400 naira equivalent in Nigeria after conversion. Senator in Nigeria paid. See, a senator in Nigeria is paid 272,921,109 naira per annum. Now, convert that into British pound sterling. You get 389,887 pound paid to one senator per annum. That is over 4 times the size, 4 times the amount the UK are currently paying for an MP that works ruthlessly, rigorously throughout the parliamentary term. They don't sleep. And you have access to your MP if you've got anything to sort out that is pertaining to the government. Now, all this them lot that are now shitting in their pants, wetting their clothes, not knowing that ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé, ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ó ti dé. And it is going to consume them in the mighty name of Jesus. They're not going to go scot-free. I will never pray for them. Rather than pray for such wicked souls, I will curse them. Èmi ò màdúrà gbà fún yàn. If you are wicked, to your fellow human being, I will be ruthless with you as well. You heard. Now, you see this one? That one. Let's now listen to this tape. See, I tagged this by saying that, see, Aregbesola declared war on Bola Tinubu. And you remember when I say to some of you, sometimes I'll just look like this, but you don't know exactly why I am looking like that. I said to you, since last year, towards the tail end of last year, if I am not mistaken, around October, November period, I said to you, Abuja will play a bigger role in 2022, 2021, and the moment we get into 2022, January, February, March, the first quarter, you will see different landscape. And I predicted and I said Femi Gbajabiamila will betray Bola Tinubu. Babatunde Raji Fashola will betray Bola Tinubu. Rauf Aregbesola will betray Bola Tinubu. Benga Ashafa will betray Bola Tinubu. Ambode had already betrayed Bola Tinubu anyway. He was just hanging in there. And many of the so-called people Bola Ahmed Tinubu said he made them leaders will cut ties with him. Many people did not see what has been revealed and the way things were being played. You see, many people did not know the fact that Bola Ahmed Tinubu was the very first person that threw the salvo on that man. Now, let's listen to what this guy had to say. Yeah, I think I already had it. Aregbesola declared war on Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Listen to this.
Inú mi dùn ní pé a pè ní ẹ jáde. Àwọn tó wà níbí, àwọn tani tó ń pè síbí. Àwọn olórí ẹgbẹ́ láti ẹsẹ̀ òkú dé state tàbí wá bí.
Listen to that.
Stakeholders, àbí? Critical stakeholders tàbí wá. Mo lè fẹ́ ilé wà ní. Àwọn míì tó ń ṣe tí wọn náà máa wà ní àwọn sọ́nù Mákindé wà ní.
You hear that? Àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣe títa àwọn Solo Makinde. And then, to make matter worse for me, Ashimadebe, àwọn Solo Makinde, àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣe títí wọn, they are there in their gathering. Let's listen further.
Kò sẹ́ni tó lè Ọlọ́run nìkan ló lè rú bàwá. Èèyàn kan mọ́. Ẹ̀gbọ́n kàkẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó ń gbé lọ sọ́rọ̀.
Did you hear that? Ọlọ́run nìkan ló lè dá ẹ̀rù bá àwọn. Now, many people don't know that last year, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I know it wasn't last year. It was in 2018. Yeah, it was in 2018. Because of Oshibajo's popularity, Bola Ahmed Tinubu commissioned a PR consultant to carry out a holistic research into the popularity of Yemi Oshibajo in Abuja to see if Yemi Oshibajo will be a stumbling block for his 2023 presidential ambition. I made it known. The PR consultant submitted their findings to Bola Tinubu to say, yes, it is positive. Since the submission of the report, Bola Ahmed Tinubu had been looking for ways of how to eat up Yemi Osinbajo in Abuja. But Yemi Osinbajo, having the backing of his Christendom and Pastor Adeboye, knew exactly what to do spiritually by ways of Christianity and Ibile tradition, the traditional Yoruba way. So don't just think that Yemi Osinbajo is just an ordinary pastor. He knows more about Ibile too. So now, what we are beginning to see is that Rauf Aregbesola, if you now see exactly how it is playing down, Bola Tinubu threw the first salvo because Bola Tinubu never wanted Rauf Aregbesola to be appointed as a minister. It was the authentic Muhammadu Buhari, the original one, that actually used pencil to cancel Omishore's name. Bola Ahmed Tinubu submitted Omishore's name as minister instead of his right-hand man that he trusted so much, that was his commissioner for 8 years in Lagos whilst he was the governor. And the man that helped him win the hearts of the Osun people, to which he served 8 terms as governor. So rather than trust Rauf Aregbesola and nominate Rauf Aregbesola, having played a key role in 2015 election, then nominated Omishore, that was on the other side. Buhari saw that as a slap in the face and a betrayal from Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but rather Buhari then took a U-turn, cancelled Omishore's name with pencil, and then put Rauf Aregbesola there. So Aregbesola has been nursing that, but kept it until a later date. Now, that later date was the fact that that man, now soiling himself in diapers, now began a rougher fight with his right-hand man, Rauf Aregbesola. Now let's now listen to this. Listen to this. Now I am worried there. Egbe Afenifere, you see how they're now using politics to deceive the Yoruba people, and then bringing in Afenifere and Awolowo's reputation into the equation. I have a problem there. So Rauf Aregbesola never knew when he was sidetracking and then deceiving the Yoruba people when things were going smoothly between him and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let us call a spade a spade. Maybe it is high time the leaders inside Afenifere should disengage themselves from telling them not to bring their reputation into politics, knowing fully well that they are fraudsters. And that they should refrain right now from bringing into jeopardy the name of a good man that served the Yoruba people well with his heart, who loved his own people. See, Aregbesola, did you really love the people you are now claiming are the authentic Awolowo's group? I doubt it. Because when you were chopping money too in Lagos, and you were serving him, your master, with your whole heart, you never said a dime, because you were all what you were doing was to chop money. Something is very clear though. Tinubu never made Aregbesola, which I know. Because when Tinubu was going for Senate, those days, Aregbesola was going for the House of Reps. Those days. And Bola Tinubu saw the force and the courage in Aregbesola, Rauf Aregbesola. That was why Bola Tinubu used Aregbesola's courage to build himself up. Now, let's listen to this. This is interesting. See?
Ẹgbẹ́ onítẹ̀síwájú ẹgbẹ́ tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìlú tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ aráàlú tó wá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara ẹ̀ tí òun ṣe pé ká máa fojú ṣe oore o ẹgbẹ́ wọ́lọ́wọ́ rèé o.
You see? Now.
Ẹgbẹ́ wọ́lá èdè rèé o.
Now you see that?
Ẹgbẹ́ àbá àkàndé rèé.
You hear that? This is what I am not going to take from any of these guys. If they want to run their own campaign, please run your own campaign on the front that you want to run a campaign and never got. Maybe Afenifere should now come out. I don't know whether Afenifere caucus, they've struck a deal with Rauf Aregbesola, because here we are. Let's listen to this because this is interesting. You see how they are deceiving them? And
that 2010, November 26,
you see, lies upon lies. You see, because now, you see, now Boyega Oyetola has got a faction to which he wants to build for the man Bola Tinubu that was shitting in his pants, and Rauf Aregbesola wants to reclaim his territory because he built Osun State for Jagaban. Are you getting it? So Boyega Oyetola has got one parallel organization for the APC in Osun State, and Rauf Aregbesola has got his own parallel organization. So they've got two parallel organizations of the APC in Osun State. And you guess what? Rauf Aregbesola's faction is being backed up by Abuja, because Abuja wants to dislocate and dislodge, guess what? The man in diapers, by all means, Bola Tinubu. Let's listen. That is if Baba Awolowo should come back. Baba Awolowo will not go to Gboyega Oyetola and Bola Tinubu's faction because they are fake. You see? You hear that? Rauf Aregbesola singing bye bye to Jagba Jagba, bye bye to Rede Rede. Ọlọ́run àtijọ́ ló ń pẹ́ kó tó múyàn o, Ọlọ́run sì yìí no supersonic jet ló ń lò o. Rauf Aregbesola in 2022 will be singing bye bye to Jagba Jagba, bye bye to Rede Rede. God, you are mighty. God, you are mighty. He's the mighty one. Let's listen. You see that? You hear that? Ẹ máa gbọ́ o. Ẹ máa gbọ́ o.
Àkọ́kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ mi ni ẹni máa ń sọ báyìí ẹjọ́ apádà wálé ni o láti wá dá ẹgbẹ́ wa padà síbi tó yẹ kó wà torí a tẹ̀lé ìlànà àwọn ọ̀gá wa tá a rò pé èèyàn ni wọ́n.
You see that? You see? You see? You see? Gbogbo ẹ̀mí làwọn fi tẹ̀lé wọn. Religious card again. Wọ́n léjò sí wa. Tó bá ń lékun sí wọn tí wọ́n bá ń léjò sí ẹ ọ̀rẹ́ mi ìwọ ìyẹn ò burú. Tó bá ń lékun sí ẹ tí wọ́n bá ń léjò sí wọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi ìyẹn ò burú. Òṣùpá láyé ọ̀rẹ́ mi níbo láyé ń yí ọ̀rẹ́ o, ìwà tó tọ́ ló yẹ ká máa wù torí kò sẹ́ni tó mọṣẹ́ ọ̀la. Ǹjẹ́ Bọ́lá Tinubu mọ̀ pé ọ̀la òun lè rí báyìí? Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu, ǹjẹ́ o mọ̀ pé ọ̀la ẹ̀ alẹ́ ẹ̀ ó máa rí báyìí? Guys, it's really getting interesting, isn't it? Getting really interesting. Bọ́lá Tinubu mọ̀ pé láwọn máa rí báyìí o. Ẹ má dẹ̀ gbàgbé orin tí mo kọ́kọ́. I told you guys I'm an Akure man, Ondo State man. And kò sóni sọ ní àdé tí mi ò mọ̀, kò sí album ẹ̀ tí mi ò ní. kálẹ̀ san wájú òwúrọ̀ lọ o bàbá ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ láwa bàbá máa jẹ àpòfo. Sunny Adé, God bless you. Ẹ jẹ́ wo bóyá mo lè sáré wo kákan sáré wo má tọrọ gáfárà lọ́wọ́ bàbá mi Sunny Adé. Ó débẹ̀ ni Sunny Adé mi ní right but mo kàn fẹ́ lo clip orin yẹn, mo kàn fẹ́ lò ní láti fi ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ kó lè buttress ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ yìí kó lè buttress dáadáa lára àwọn orin mi tí mo like ni tí Sunny Adé tó ṣe lára àwọn orin yẹn tí mo like ni tí Sunny tó ti ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká wò ná. Bàbá ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ láwa bàbá má jẹ àpòfo. Yes, wá ṣeré Sunny. Yes, kí alẹ́ kó san wá ju òwúrọ̀ lọ. Yẹ́sì ẹ ti rí ṣe ti rí pé alẹ́ Bọ́lá Tinubu alẹ́ ò dáa. Ìgbà mẹ́ta ní ìgbà ẹ̀dá láyé o kálẹ̀ sàn mi jòwúrọ̀ lọ bàbá. Ìgbà àárọ̀ ìgbà ọ̀sán ìgbà alẹ́ kálẹ̀ sàn mi jòwúrọ̀ lọ bàbá. Àwọn gbogbo àwọn olórin yín, all the musicians from Yoruba land, a culture that is rich and endowed with wisdom, and it was even in music. And irú àwọn èèyàn bíi gbogbo àwọn tó ń lead yín tó ń jẹ́ àwọn olórí yín ní ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjìrè, wọn ò dẹ̀ tún lè fi àwọn orin yìí kan fi kọ́ ọgbọ́n. Ẹ rí alẹ́ Bọ́lá Tinubu, ẹ rí bó ṣe ń bàjẹ́. Alẹ́ Bọ́lá Tinubu ó dẹ̀ ń bàjẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré arábìnrin mo tún tọrọ gáfárà lọ́wọ́ ẹ o. Mo fẹ́ lo clip ẹ yìí, mo dẹ̀ lérò pé mo ti send message sí ẹ earlier on wípé kó má bínú dára. Mo ti remake mo fẹ́ lo mo like clip yẹn. Clip yìí ó dé ibì kan tí ó bà mí lẹ́rù. Nígbà tó débẹ̀, yes, ìgbà yẹn mo wá wò pé wọ́n ń gbọ́ arábìnrin yìí náà. Àwọn tó ní agbára wọ́n ń gbọ́. Sí, wọ́n ń gbọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ n sáré ẹ lè má tí ì rí but ẹ jẹ́ n sáré play kíní fún yín because Dara ló release mo lérò pé lẹ́ni ni ló ṣe video clip yẹn lórí ìgbà tó ń lọ bí iṣẹ́ because mo lè rí pé ó ń lọ bí iṣẹ́ ni but ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí ẹ gbọ́ mẹ́sẹ̀gì tí Dara gangan tó fún Rẹ̀mí Tinubu àti bàbá tó ń yàgbẹ́ sí ṣòkòtò ń sìn tí here we are.
Hello, mo kí gbogbo wa o.
Sorry o Dara pé mo lo clip ẹ o.
Mo ní ká sọ̀rọ̀ ìyànjú kékeré ìkagbára wa níyànjú ni pẹ̀lú gbogbo bí nǹkan ṣe lọ ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ mi. Mo kàn jókòó mo wò náà ní wípé kí ló lè máa ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan náà. Rẹ̀mí Tinubu, Olúrẹ̀mí Tinubu, Màmá Rẹ̀mí Tinubu, abiyamọ ni yín, obìnrin ni yín, ìyá ni yín, ìyàwó ni yín. Èyí tẹ́ ń ṣe yóò kù díẹ̀ káàtó. Ẹ wò bí gbogbo ẹ̀yin APC ẹ̀yin sọ̀pọ́tà Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu bẹ́ẹ̀ bá sunkún láti sìn di ọ̀la. Ọlọ́run ọba ń gbọ́ kó yọ nǹkan kúrò kò dẹ̀ stop ọ̀rọ̀ tí anybody bá máa sọ lórí social media àbíkò yìí because ẹ̀yin kò lè fún àwọn èèyàn lọ́wọ́ fún Olúrẹ̀mí Tinubu àti àwọn ọmọ Tinubu ṣé ẹ rí ìran ni kí ló dé tẹ̀ ń fi Tinubu ṣẹ̀sìn káàkiri àgbáyé. On your money we shall stand, Tinubu. On your money we shall stand. Aṣíwájú, on your money, on your money, on your money we shall stand. Olúrẹ̀mí Tinubu, Ṣèyí Tinubu àti gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó kù. Ìtìjú ńlá lẹ ń fi kan àwa ọmọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Tinubu. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ìtìjú ńlá ni. Kí ló dé? Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ ọkọ Yorùbá ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé kò sí èèyàn gidi kò sí ọkùnrin gidi kankan lẹ́mọ̀ tí ẹ lè fà kalẹ̀ tó fi di bí wípé Tinubu ń ba gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá lójú jẹ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Tinubu Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu bàbá mo pariwo fún yín tó tá ẹ bá sọnù kẹ má sọnù wípé tó bá kọ ẹ̀yin nìkan kẹ tí rárá yín pa gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n tò tẹ̀lé yín kiri tán pariwo on your mandate owó àpò yín ni wọ́n wà on your mandate fún kò sí kankan tó kí ẹ tún wo fídíò míì tó tún jáde lánàá tẹ bá fẹ́ mọ̀ wípé lótìtọ́ ni bàbá Tinubu ń yàgbẹ́ sára kiri nísìn ẹ tún wo fídíò àná yìí torí pa ṣe fídíò yìí pé ẹ̀yin tẹ wà lẹ́yìn Tinubu ẹ lè cover ẹ tún jẹ́ kí cameraman kò gbé ẹ wá sáré cover ẹ rí wípé the first video ta kọ́kọ́ ṣe fún yín ìgbà tí kinní yẹn mú bàbá yẹn gan ni tí kinní yẹn ti jáde lára ẹ rí pé ìgbà tó dìde nínú palace yẹn the first video ẹ rí pé ó lọ lẹ́bẹ̀ ó dàbẹ̀ ni kó fẹ́ ṣubú. Ẹ tún ẹni rán ní Photoshop lóòótọ́ the second video ẹ gbìyànjú ẹ sáré gbogbo yín àbẹ̀rù pé dìdìrín ni gbogbo wa jẹ́ ni láéláé tẹ́yìn kan bá mọ̀ ọ́ bò àwa kan mọ̀ ọ́ tú ẹ wo bí gbogbo yín ṣe sáré ẹ wo kámẹ́rà pẹ̀lú gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wùwà láàrin yìí ó ti yé wa wípé kíní yẹn tún ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ni ẹ jọ bàbá Tinubu ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa púpù kiri ìgboro lílé ni Olúrẹ̀mí Tinubu àbọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀sìn ọjọ́ alẹ́ òun lélẹ̀ ẹ̀sìn ló ń ṣe òmò ní tó o bá jókòó síbẹ̀ tó ń rí ọkọ ẹ bíjà bá wà láàrin yín ẹ parí ẹ bí ìjà ò bá sí nǹkan tó bá wù kó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ Rẹ̀mí Tinubu tó bá rò pé gbogbo ohun tí Bọ́lá Ahmed tó ń forí rọ́ nísìn gbogbo ẹ̀sìn tó ń ṣe nísìn kò kàn ẹ́ ìwọ ló lẹ̀sìn jù àtẹ̀yìn ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn loyalist àti supporter wèrè tẹ́ rò pé ní tán pariwo elédèdè kìnnì kan ṣé ti ráyè yín èwo lẹ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ó lè cover gbogbo ṣéèmù yẹn nobody mo ti ní kí bàbá Tinubu ẹ díjú yín ta lè rí nobody you are on your own owó yín náà fẹ́ gbà ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ fi kó jọ Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu ó pariwo fún yín tó mo ní ẹ̀san àti ìdájọ́ bá yín sùn ó bá yín jí.
Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé.
Tábìlì oníṣẹ́ ìbí ni ṣé lè tó wá ṣe yín báyìí ṣé nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ ni ṣé nǹkan tẹ́ láìkì ni mo bi yín ni bàbá ṣé ohun tí ẹ láìkì ni abẹ́yẹ̀ òun ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀sìn ayérayé lélẹ̀ ẹ ń púpọ̀ kiri ìgboro èmi gan ti kú jọmọ Yorùbá ojú tì mí pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe tó bà wá lójú jẹ́ tó bà wá lọ́kàn jẹ́ ẹ tún ti wá ń fi tiyín ẹ tún ti fi ń bà wá lójú jẹ́ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọba aládé gbogbo yín pátápátá yín politician ẹ sì rí gbogbo kínní ẹ̀yin gángan lẹ ń ṣe ẹ̀sìn Tinubu gbogbo ọba tó mọ irú ẹ̀sán tó ṣe Tinubu tó sì rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tẹ́ ẹ gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ kọrin tẹ́ ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ tẹ́
nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé àwọn alálẹ̀ náà wọ́n bá Tinubu jà
oríṣiríṣi nǹkan
ìgbà tó lọ sọ̀rọ̀ sí ọba Òṣogbo pé òun ní owó jù lọ ó lóun lówó ju Ọ̀ṣun state lọ.
kálẹ̀ ẹni tó fẹ́ ni Tinubu ẹ jẹ́ lọ jókòó ara yín kẹ́ fi ọkàn ara yín balẹ̀ àbí gbogbo owó tẹ wá ní nínú ayé tẹ fi agídí kó jọ gbogbo property tẹ fi agídí gbà tẹ kó jọ èwo lẹ wá enjoy nínú wọn sí gbogbo owó yín òun lẹ púpù sára tẹ ń wíwì sára yín owó yín ti useless property tẹ ní gbogbo nǹkan tẹ ní nínú ayé ó ti useless. wo ìwọ olùgbọ́ tó mọ bí ṣe tó mọ̀rọ̀ gang up tó jẹ́ wípé ohun ènìyàn lẹ máa ń ṣọ́ tẹ́ ẹ máa gang up tẹ́ ẹ máa rò wípé bí ènìyàn kan lẹ ń ṣe èmi dára kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó lè pull me down because kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó gbé mi dé òkè stand with God and one with God is what multitude èmi ò wà carried away pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn tó sọ̀rọ̀ àdè mi tó ń pariwo dára ó dára okúṣẹ́ irọ́ náà ní gbogbo ẹ̀ ogun kan lèkùn kọ́ nínú má mọ́nú mo mọ́nú mi kó rí fún mi.
bí èrò ọkàn mi sí ẹ kó rí fún ẹ bí èrò ọkàn ẹ sí mi bẹ́ẹ̀ ni òṣì ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
kí ni Tinubu ṣe fẹ́ tó fi ń ṣẹ̀sìn ẹ̀ kiri ìwọ ló fi ń ṣẹ̀sìn because
ó fẹ́ jẹ first lady ni.
wàá ti mọ irú sickness tí ó ń ṣe ọkọ ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ pé ó máa jáde pẹ̀lú ìgbòtẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀ fẹ́ rúnra yín mo fẹ́ jẹ first lady by force ṣọ́nà tó fi fẹ́ jẹ first lady ní first lady púpù ok ó ti rò pé Tinubu nìkan náà máa dárúkọ èmi ti wá jókòó top your matter mi ìwà ní dárúkọ Tinubu nìkan Rẹ́mi wàá fẹ́ la ìwọ ló máa jẹ ẹgbẹ́ gbogbo ìjọ tí Tinubu bá ti jáde tó púpù sára bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣó àwa mọ̀ pé púpù yìí ni ó ti dín nìyẹn wọ́n wàá fẹ́ kú ìkànnì ẹ̀gbọ́n ṣaya rere gbẹ́gbẹ́ ẹ̀yin ìyàwó fọ àtàdánù tó jẹ́ owó ẹ̀ ló mọ̀ náà orúkọ ẹ̀ ló fi ń gbá yìí kiri gbogbo àṣírí ẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ ń bẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀yọ́ ọ̀nà tí wá sí kan ẹ̀ báyìí gbogbo ìwà ibi tó wù pátápátá àsìkò ẹ̀san tìwọ náà ti dé torí pọ́pọ́ tí
ẹ̀san tiẹ̀ náà máa dé
àsìkò tiẹ̀ ti dé báyìí máa get ready tó bá wá ro kúrò mi àbókò tó bá rò lò mí.
ó máa forí kó ni.
Dara talk show.
ó ṣe jàre ṣe Dara ìwọ mọ̀ pé ẹni tó bá ìwọ ti rí èèyàn tó ń forí lu àpáta rí àwọn kan wà wọn lè kó sí ni tó bá ti jẹ́ pé lórí òtítọ́ ni wọ́n bá dán wò wọ́n máa kú ni wọ́n máa kú àwọn gangan náà máa ṣe lẹ́yà ara wọn wọ́n kàn lè ṣàgbára díẹ̀ àwọn tó dẹ̀ ń bá wọn ṣe oògùn yẹn tó bá lérò pé àwọn ọmọ oògùn ṣe wọ́n á tún máa sọ fún wọn pé wá tẹ́lẹ̀ yóò bá ti jẹ́ o sọ wọn pé ìwọ gangan ló máa forí kò ẹ̀yin mọ àwọn tí Bọ́lá Tinubu tó ti ní kán sà sí àbí kán mú ẹ̀mí wọn kúrò lọ́nà tí kíní yẹn ò lè jẹ́ ìwọ tó bá dẹ̀ sọ pé o mọ bí ṣe tán bá sa nǹkan sí ẹni tí ò yẹ kán sà sí tán bá dá padà ẹni ẹ máa forí kò ní àní Bọ́lá Tinubu ẹ wo the better fún nísìn kó tètè ya lọ resign ẹ kó lọ jókòó kó lóhun ò ṣe mọ́ ká mọ̀ pé kan ti kúrò ńbẹ̀ and nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ rí yẹn sìn tí n bá sọ àwọn tán wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ fún yín ẹ̀ ní believe ẹ̀ bọ́ èmi ò ní mi ní dárúkọ ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo àwọn tán wà ní ìdíṣẹ́ Bọ́lá Tinubu tó fi ń yàgbẹ́ kiri tó fi ń tọ̀ káàkiri ṣe first stage ṣì ni ẹ o first stage òun lẹ ṣì rí tí ò bá tètè lọ jókòó ó resign ara ẹ̀ ń sìn because wọn ti ẹ̀ fẹ́ jẹ́ kó jáde mọ́ ṣe rí ẹ kàn rí pé ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣu sí ara ìgbẹ́yẹn máa jáde ní gbogbo ṣòkòtò ẹ̀ báyìí ìgbẹ́yẹn kò ní lè stop ìgbẹ́ mo sọ nǹkan kan fún yín ó láwọn iṣẹ́ kan láti destroy nǹkan kò cost anything ordinary common ìgbẹ́ wọ́n lè fi gba ayé èèyàn jẹ́ ìgbẹ́ common ìgbẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tó máa lọ sínú ìgbẹ́ kò sí babaláwo kò sí oníṣègùn tó máa rí wò kò sí wòlíì kò sí imam tó máa rí ṣe tíṣẹ́ yẹn bá down lára yàn àbí tó bá jẹ́ pé àfikẹ́ nìyẹn kó má ṣe iṣẹ́ àìda tó bá jẹ́ pé nìyẹn ó ṣiṣẹ́ àìda ó dẹ̀ send ammunition àbí missile sí ẹni tí ò yẹ kó send ẹ̀ sí wọ́n dẹ̀ wá dá lóhùn pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ yẹn kò sí babaláwo kò sí oníṣègùn kò sí imam tó máa wò sàn ẹni yẹn máa ṣú sára tó máa fi kú ó máa ṣú sára ni tó máa fi kú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ fún yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ká tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bring it down ìṣẹ́rí mi tiẹ̀ lè cover gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ ká cover yes kí n tó ṣe lè ẹ jẹ́ n tún rán àwọn oníbàjẹ́ èèyàn àwọn aláìdá èèyàn, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ believe nínú oògùn, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ lérò pé ẹ̀yin apààyàn, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń pààyàn because ní Nàìjíríà yẹn gbogbo àwọn ẹ wo 99% àwọn òṣèlú yín apààyàn ni wọ́n. 99% apààyàn ni wọ́n. Mi apologize pé mo ṣì sọ. Mi ni apologize fún any of them pé mo ṣì sọ at all. Yes, you are welcome back. Now let's begin to wind down episode 152 of the Bleeding Edge. Yes, today is Wednesday, the 16th day of the second month of February 2022. The time currently in London is 22:47. Yes, 22:48. Let's go through your comments. Yes, I've not acknowledged a few of you guys. Jeff White Dove, welcome. Work hard. Nice to see you. You said good evening and you're watching the stream. In fact, now, see, work hard. You're watching the stream on YouTube. Somebody recently slammed me with another infringement on YouTube and I challenged it. YouTube too. They lifted it. They lifted it. See, because you know why why many of these people are now slamming. It could not be there because I've got many of my materials that I remake myself and I fine tune them to my own streaming and everything. But then and again, maybe somebody was not comfortable and they would just one called herself Yahoo Big Man. Yahoo Big Man. That was the name on Facebook. Slammed me with an infringement and I challenged her. After investigation, Facebook lifted it up and then said, well, they've dropped their slam on me, their infringement on me. Because I challenged Facebook and I submitted my own materials to them to tell them that I own copyrights to all my stuff. So with the exception of King Sunny Ade's Kale Sonwaju Urolo that I just quickly used a few seconds of it just to buttress my argument. Yes. Work hard. Good evening. Yeah, this was a long time. This was a 2042-48 that you actually passed that comment. Jeff White Dove. Yes, you said location 9 is finished. You wish the youth will live up to expectations. Big question. Adeniyi Akinwale Akinwale said, Mr. Frank, you are the Nostradamus of our time. No, I'm not. I just know that I've got the gift of prophecy. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a sheikh. I'm not an imam. But I've got the blessings of the inner eyes and the inner mind. And I've equally got the gift of prophecy because I see things. I see things flying, and I get an illusionary friend. I call that friend illusionary friend. This was from my childhood. In fact, as old as I am. Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, maybe, yes, just to clean up, brush my teeth, have my bath, and me looking at myself, brushing my teeth in front of the mirror, right there in the toilet. My illusionary friend will be talking to me in the mirror, and I'll be talking to that person, to that illusionary friend back. Sometimes I can be walking on the street, and we will be talking to ourselves. And there was a time I forgot I was in the middle of the street, walking. I was going on my walk, and we were both that illusionary friend, that is imaginary friend, a friend that you don't see, and that illusionary friend was talking to me from the spiritual realm, and I was talking to that friend back physically here, and it was like I have a friend that we were chatting, but it's just that he is not physical with me, but in spirit. And a white man that was coming in front of me, and as I was talking, I was using hand gesture and everything, as we were engaged in that in our conversation many times. And the white man then, after walking up to me, then said to me, "Mr. Man, you must be one of the greatest men. Tell your illusionary friend to leave you alone." It was when I said, "Oh, thank you." Agahowa Igebo Mabel, good evening. Yeah, I think you must have catch up as well. Agahowa Igebo Mabel. Jeff White Dove. Oduduwa and Biafra now. Location 9 is a failed experimental country. Yes, we seems to be heading towards that. Osagio Barry Nogus Paul, my regular too. Greetings to you. Jeff White Dove. Yes. No, this is my third lovely daughter. Yes, she's the third one. Yes. The third one, she will be 30 years tomorrow. Yeah, it's fast approaching. I hope to end the stream very soon and then quickly WhatsApp her on her mobile phone. Yes, the third one. She will be 30 tomorrow. Yes, thank you for that, Jeff. Sylvanos. You said he won't listen. You said Umatelastinoni. Yes. Jeff White Dove. Did Jagaban actually pee for his Agbada? The gods must hear this. He does. Well, you saw it. Pictures don't lie. Osagie, is that yes, Steve Osagie? You said there is no remedy for an act which has been completed. Bola Tinubu is finished. Let's move on. If you know, you know. Hey, you guys are mean. Jeff, let's post your comment. Did Jagaban actually pee? Yes, he did. And Sylvanos, Captain, you cover your face. Hi, Chichi. Yes, I know you've been trying to get through to me. Yes, I've been really working on a different project that came very impromptu. Hello, Chichi. Jeff White Dove. He said she's always vocal and precise. Taiwo Banuso, you said Ami Ashe Dumare. Yes. And again you said Taiwo Banuso, Yoruba Nation, we move. Folake Alawiye said, well done, Baba Frank, always at your service. And again, Folake, you said, payback time, sorry. Yes. Ya Lorny, good evening. Alaja Aminat Olayinka, good evening. Aniofik, again you said, well done, Mr. Frank. Yes, always at your service. The delivery of quality information and what you learn out of it is very important. John Utuk said right on time. Indeed. Yes, John Utuk is watching the stream from St. Petersburg in Russia. I've got loads of you guys there anyway. Yeah, for Lake Alawiye laughing all the way. Yes. E82. How are you, buddy? You said all hail Biafra, all hail Odudua. Yes, indeed. Titilayo Erewumi, good evening. Yes, guys. You see, 2 hours and 40 minutes hard stream. Yes, very hard stream. Gruesome. Not easy. See, episode 152 of The Bleeding Edge. No one saw your ruthless nation edging towards where we are today. And I saw that. I saw the fraud, and I saw the lies, the deception. The next one I want to play you now. Okay? I want to play you this, and I want to show you how stupid and how dumb some people are. Just enjoy this. Watch this. I tagged this cast-on abroad and Nigeria. See, everything the black people, you see, we want to copy what the white people are doing. But when we copy them, we're not masters. And as such, we like to copy, just like they imposed democracy on you guys. Democracy is not working. We've got our own system of democracy. They said we should ditch that and then take to their own system. That system is exactly what is at play now in Ukraine. Now, watch these two people. One is an Oyinbo man, an expert. And another one is a Nigerian in a decapitated nation. Watch this. It's just for your pleasure, for your eyes only. You see that? Now, Nigeria. Would you like to see that again? Yeah. Would you like to see that again? Check it out again. Between a professional and an imbecile abroad. And then Nigeria. Ayatunde Adebayo. Oh, E82. You said, is there a way to send donations to you? No. When the publication comes out, that's no. I don't take donations, and I don't. I say everything I do. In fact, I invest a lot of money into the stream for me to stream professionally like this. So what I intend to do is that I intend to. There's a new publication coming out very, very shortly, called Yoruba Liberation Newsfeed. The Igbo people too, because I'll be putting in something that will be talking towards, edging towards that side as well. Okay, but I really want to address that, but there are many things, many articles that will coming in there that will be beneficiary to the Igbo people too. Yes, thank you for that. I don't take donations on this platform. It's just, I'm just here to entertain you. Yeah. And then Ayotunde Adebayo said, Igbo don't die from internal bleeding. Yeah, because yes, I know many of you appreciate my hard work, because for me to actually get many of these slides prepared professionally, excuse me, for you to see in clear presentation. My platform is totally different from the other platform, because everything is done to high definition and professionally. Like the way I presented my argument based on the professors in Nigeria and the professors in the UK, and then the legislators in the UK and the legislators in Nigeria. See, I've done them very carefully so that I know the angle at which I'm going to pitch those slides and then present them to you, so that you guys can take them in with ease. And perhaps anyone that is not as fast thinking the way other people are will be able to understand exactly what. So it takes a while. I have to walk through the slides. Now, if I've got some information that comes into my possession, I have to look at the angle at which I have to present such delicate information, especially if those information may be termed as classified. Yeah, so that's it. But see, where knowledge is, many black people don't normally go there. That's the hard truth. And I've got a couple of these things lined up for you guys, and I think there's another one that is currently in vogue as well. Now, I think I've got I've got this one too. I think MC Oduomo's sister should be somewhere here. Yes. Now, many of you probably you've not seen, and you probably must have seen it, but you see, because everything is now. Before I do that, let me play you Balogun Bisoye Oshodi's stuff too. That is very important. Let's go through this. This was Balogun Bisoye with his own, message.
NURTW, National Union of Road Transport Workers. Wọ́n establish NURTW ní 1978. Federal government ló merge gbogbo transport union papọ̀ tí wọ́n fi di NURTW. Then àwọn politicians bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń lò wọ́n take advantage wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń lo àwọn ọmọ onímọ́tò as political thugs. Nǹkan tó bí irú àwọn MC Musiliu Akinsanya tí wọ́n pè ní Olúọmọ ní Lagos State. Then there's another sector tí ó ń control tricycle, wọ́n pè àwọn yẹn ní TOAN.
Listen to that.
Tricycle Owners Operator Association of Nigeria, TOAN. Wọ́n kì í ṣe kankan náà. Entity ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni wọ́n. Ìgbà tí a ní military administration ní Lagos State ní under Governor
Buba Marwa.
Colonel Buba Marwa ni wọ́n establish nǹkan tí wọ́n pè ní COAN nígbà yẹn pẹ̀lú tri-wheeler or three-wheeler. Then Marwa ni ó kọ́kọ́ gbé tricycle yẹn wá sí Èkó tí wọ́n mú kọ́kọ́rọ́ ẹ̀ lé Mr. Ajibade Adewale ní ọwọ́.
Listen to that.
Wọ́n ní wọ́n kọ́kọ́ test drive tricycle tí wọ́n pè ní kẹ̀kẹ́ Marwa lénìí fún ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá rántí ẹ̀. Ìdí tí wọ́n ṣe pè ní kẹ̀kẹ́ Marwa nìyẹn because Colonel Buba Marwa ni ó kọ́kọ́ hand over kọ́kọ́rọ́ the very first tricycle lé Mr. Ajibade Adewale ní ọwọ́. So fast forward, COAN àti three-wheeler wọ́n máa ń jà. So kí gbogbo wọn kíjà yẹn kọ́ lè suppress ìjà yẹn ni former SA to the governor on transportation Káyọ̀dé Ọpẹ́fà tó later di commissioner for transport ní Lagos State. Wọ́n wá advice pé kí COAN àti tricycle kí wọ́n lọ form just one union kí wọ́n darapọ̀ mọ́ NURTW so àwọn náà máa ní chairman títí wọn. Nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe darapọ̀ mọ́ NURTW nìyẹn but wọn ò jọ ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀. So recently wọ́n appoint man tí wọ́n ń pè ní Alhaji Azeez Abiola Istijaba. Man yẹn ló jáde lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ń sìn tó sọ pé
and I will play you the tape too. Yeah.
tó dẹ̀ sọ openly pé the threat to his
Life. Yeah.
Man yẹn àti MC Olúọmọ ò jọ ṣe iṣẹ́ kan náà. NURTW agbèrò ni wọ́n, enforcer ni wọ́n extort àwọn èèyàn ní Lagos State ni. Then TOAN, àwọn Tricycle Owners Operators Association of Nigeria, Tricycle Owner Association Operators Association of Nigeria, which is àwọn tí wọ́n ní tricycle àti ọ̀kadà, àwọn ni wọ́n jọ parapọ̀ tí wọ́n form union ẹyọ kan. So àwọn máa ń fún NURTW ní owó ni.
Yeah.
On behalf, so àwọn MC ní agbèrò tí wọ́n gba owó ní gbogbo garage ní ọwọ́ àwọn gbogbo onímọ́tò, dánfó ni o, móòlù ẹ̀ ni o, ọ̀kadà ni o, tricycle ni o, wheelbarrow ni o, alábàárù ni o. Iṣẹ́ àwọn MC.
Alábàárù, people carrying goods on their head on behalf of other people.
Kò sí nǹkan méjì iṣẹ́ agbèrò tí wọ́n enforce ni. So MC ò ní kẹ̀kẹ́ àbí wheelbarrow àbí ọmọlanke débi kó máa ní tricycle ó máa ní móòlù ẹ̀ débi tó máa ní dánfó tó gbé sí ojú títì tí ó ń operate dà kí ó extort àwọn ẹni ẹlẹ́ni lọ. So àwọn tó hàn ni wọ́n parapọ̀ tí wọ́n elect man tí wọ́n pè ní Alhaji Azeez Abiola Jaba.
Yes.
Pé kí ó lọ head àwọn as Tricycle Owner Operators Association of Nigeria. Man ta dẹ̀ ń sọ yìí tẹ́bá wo profile ẹ̀ ó ní more than 3,000 tricycle, ó ní ọ̀kadà lóríṣiríṣi, ó ní mọ́tò ní oríṣiríṣi. So ìdí tí wọ́n ṣe yàn wọ́n ló ti ń jẹ vice, ó ti jẹ vice rí under association wọn. So nísìn òun ni wọ́n ní kó lọ jẹ chairman, òun ni MC Olúọmọ fẹ́ pa fún. But ẹ sọ fún MC Olúọmọ àti state government pé nísìn ní Lagos.
Hear this. Ẹ máa gbọ́.
Òkú kọ̀ọ̀kan tó bá ti ọwọ́ MC Olúọmọ wá wọ́n máa gbé òkú yẹn wọ́n á gbé sẹ́nu ọ̀nà ẹ̀. Torí àwọn case of murder tó yìí wà pending ó wà ní ọrùn ẹ̀. Torí tí orí MC Olúọmọ bá pè ní a máa fi orúkọ Tinubu, Bọ́lá Tinubu, a máa fi threaten àwọn èèyàn. Ṣé Bọ́lá Tinubu bàbá ní bàbá tí ó fẹ́ tó ń du ipò president ṣó lè afford láti ní òkú èèyàn lọ́rùn nísìn torí orí MC ò pè.
Ṣé ń gbọ́?
Ní ìsìn peace ló yẹ kí wọ́n máa wá ní Lagos State kí wọ́n máa sọ Bọ́lá Tinubu ní ẹnu torí ìṣòro tó wà níwájú Bọ́lá Tinubu ìṣòro méjì ni. Ìṣòro bóyá fẹ́ jẹ president.
Ó ti ń yàgbẹ́ sára, ó ti ń tọ̀ sára.
Tí mi ò ní jẹ́ kó gbádùn.
Olóhùn ní jẹ́ kó gbádùn. Àbísọ̀yè lóhùn ní jẹ́ kí Bọ́lá Tinubu gbádùn. Bóyá Àbísọ̀yè gan pẹ̀lú ara àwọn tó jẹ́ kó máa yàgbẹ́ kó máa tọ̀ sí ṣòkòtò.
Ní mọ́tò lọ ibi tí orí MC ò ti pé nìyẹn. Pé kó yẹ fi orúkọ bàbá oníbàbà láti máa fi threaten àwọn ẹni ẹlẹ́ni. Wọ́n ní constitution wọn nínú NURTW tí wọ́n follow. So Alhaji Azeez tó fẹ́ fi jẹ chairman tó fi jẹ chairman tó hàn ló jẹ kò jẹ chairman NURTW. But in a real sense tabanika wo MC ò ní kankan fẹ́ oversee nínú transportation system. Even in the transportation sector kò sí kankan tó fi wúlò ju wípé kó gba owó ticket kó já owó ticket lọ. So èmi náà sọ fún àwọn èèyàn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọmọ onímọ́tò NURTW wọ́n láti wá nǹkan ṣe sí because àwọn tó kàwé àwọn tó ní ọgbọ́n ní orí àwọn tó graduate wọ́n pọ̀ tí wọ́n lè take over iṣẹ́ NURTW because kò kí ń ṣe iṣẹ́ ọmọ ọ̀tá.
Tọ́mà revamp ẹ̀, yes.
Àwọn èèyàn lọ sí university láti lọ read transportation ó wà dáadáa ní university.
Tó lè jẹ́ pé
even ní
máa ṣàlàyé fún yín.
Èèyàn lè lọ read transportation ní ibẹ̀. Tó jẹ́ pé èèyàn á jáde as a graduate á dẹ̀ máa ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀ lọ ìjọba máa sanwó fún wọn ọ̀ káwọn kọ́ máa remit account ìjọba. Kò kí ń ṣe ọmọ ọ̀tá ló láti ṣe iṣẹ́ NURTW.
Ó ṣe jàre Balógun Abísóyè.
Ọmọ ọ̀tá kọ́ ló láti ṣe iṣẹ́ NURTW torí tí orí Musiliu ò bá pé tí Lagos State Government ò dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó yẹ kí àwọn protect Alhaji Azeez Abiola Istijaba ni ẹ tó yẹ pé asset ló jẹ́
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
Lagos State
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
wherever ibi tí ò bá ti wà kí èèyàn ní that amount of tricycle tí ọkọ lè threaten life rẹ̀ tó wọn apá.
tó dẹ̀ ń sọ $1 million every day.
èèyàn tó máa get out of iṣẹ́ ni ẹ wo iye tí irú máa yẹn tó contribute
sínú economy
Lagos State in terms of taxation ẹ tó ní transportation tó ní tricycle more than 3,000 tó ní buses more than 500 tó lọ́kadà oríṣiríṣi tí MC Olúọmọ Akínsọ̀yà tó bá gba ẹ̀mí irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó dẹ̀ máa tó believe pé ó máa lọ scot free ṣe mí èèyàn tó máa wà out of iṣẹ́ àwọn ìyàwó àwọn ọmọ yẹn kọ́ tí Musili Olúọmọ
tó máa pa
tó ń fi orúkọ Bọ́lá Tinubu fi alẹ̀ mọ́ àwọn èèyàn tó ti gbàgbé pé this is not the right time fún òun láti máa bà orúkọ Bọ́lá Tinubu jẹ́ torí ìṣòro tó wà ní iwájú Bọ́lá Tinubu ó ju nǹkan tó wà ní Lagos State lọ ní ìsìn. So ẹ dẹ̀ sọ fún MC Olúọmọ torí àwọn kéèsì àwọn cases tó ní nípa àwọn èèyàn tó ti pa
ó wà lẹ̀
lóríṣiríṣi lórí hamburger ni lórí máà tí bàbá rí sí àbí kí ló pè yẹn nígbà tí bọ̀bọ̀ tálò yẹn tó ń sá kiri
tálò lóṣòdì
gbogbo ẹ̀ la ní lọ́wọ́ torí tí àsìkò bá yá àmú tálò skibọ̀ àwa testify nípa àwọn òkú tí wọ́n pa àti threat to his life torí gbogbo bí wọ́n ṣe ní kí tálò skibọ̀ náà kó wá denounce pé MC ò fẹ́ pa àwọn gbogbo ẹ̀ lámọ̀
ṣe ń gbọ́.
So ẹ kìlọ̀ fún MC pé tí anything bá ṣe man tí wọ́n ń pè ní Alhaji Abiola Azeez tó ṣe fídíò lẹ́jọ́ mẹ́ta yìí pé wọ́n fẹ́ pa òun MC Olúọmọ là ń bọ̀ wá gbé eléyìí ò dẹ̀ ní láti ṣe pẹ̀lú state police àti federal láti máa tó
ṣẹgbọ́
lè jẹ́ kí international body kí wọ́n mọ̀ pé.
àti federal náà ti máa tó ṣe did you listen to it when I said to you Alhaji Azeez Abiola. Let me see if I can get Alhaji Azeez Abiola's video in. Where is it? Yeah, I need that one. Let me see if I can get Alhaji Azeez Abiola's yeah. Let's see.
Okay. Good evening, everybody.
No, I need to transform it anti-clockwise. Yes. Yes. Let's do it this way. He's here. Yeah. Let's now play it.
Okay, good evening, everybody. My name is Alhaji Azeez Abiola, the state chairman of TOAN of the HALLO, Lagos State, Tricycle Owner and Operators Association of Nigeria, TOAN. Àwọn nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́nu ni mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. Mo lè fẹ́ advise the state chairman NURCW.
Àtàbùjá náà ti tó ìwé báyìí wá o.
Just because you are still a state chairman ló ṣe ń kún ẹ lé o.
Àtàbùjá náà ti tó ìwé Alhaji Azeez Abiola wá because
in terms of transportation in Lagos State.
wọ́n tó ìwé ìwá láti Abuja so that MC Olúọmọ wọ́n máa dislodge ẹ̀ because wọ́n ti already dislodge Bọ́lá Tinubu and Bọ́lá Tinubu right now ogun tó ń jà ó pọ̀ gan bí Balógun Abísóyè Òṣòdì bó ṣe sọ ogun tó ń jà Bọ́lá Tinubu pọ̀ gan and ìwé Alhaji Azeez Abiola àtàbùjá náà gbé ti tó wá because MC Olúọmọ wọ́n fẹ́ finish ẹ̀ bọ́dẹ̀ ti fẹ́ finish ẹ̀ àtàbùjá ló ti ń bọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ àwọn agbọ́lọ́.
Oh, what me in any level?
Kò wọ́n tẹ̀ in any level ṣẹ́gbọ́.
Mo mọ buses tí mo rà síkò yìí tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó ń lọ tó ń bọ̀. Fọ́nbàkà staff tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ London transport company mi lásán they are more than.
Okay ẹ má jẹ́ ká ẹ jẹ́ kí n now ẹ ti gbọ́ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn now èyí tí mo wá fẹ́ gbé wá nísìnyí fún yín kẹ́tù wá fi ojú ara yín rí dáadáa sí ẹ̀rù tí ń ba MC ẹ̀gbọ́n MC Olúọmọ ìyẹn náà ti jáde ẹ̀rù tí ń ba yẹn náà because anything ló lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí MC Olúọmọ anytime from now anything. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ ẹ gbọ́ tape tí ẹ̀gbọ́n MC náà tó gbé ẹ jẹ́ n wò bóyá
ẹ káàsán máa.
ẹ káàsán ó jẹ́ tí wọ́n bá lè bèrè.
Àgbọ̀gbọ́pẹ́ ni ẹ̀gbọ́n olú ọmọ ni àwa níbẹ̀ ká fi ọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀ àbúrò ní ìtìkúlẹ̀ rí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nípa ìsìjàmbá àti olú ọmọ àbí kí nìkan tẹ mọ̀ sí gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbàlagbà tí ẹ jẹ́ nínú ìlú Èkó wáyé.
ẹ ṣe ìdúpẹ́.
MC Oluomo sister.
àbúrò mi ló wọ ìwé òṣèlú náà.
Àgbọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
èmi ò ṣe union ọ̀gá pé mi bá mi jókòó fún mi. kò sí kankan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ o bí ó ṣe pé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí tèmi ṣe fojú ọmọdé tèmi náà wò ó dàbẹ̀ ní pé bàbá wa Ìbíkúnlé Tajudeen òun ló ń dá múlẹ̀ kúrò sílẹ̀ ní Lagos. Bàbá wa Ìbíkúnlé Gbàlúwà ẹjọ́ ẹni forúkọ Ọlọ́run bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọmọdé ni olú ọmọ jẹ́ sí i ojú tí yìí ti rògbò ti rí ọ̀sà ojú ọlọ́mọ ò tí ì rí ìkọ̀kọ̀ ó dẹ̀ kéré sí i níbi ọmọ yín ló jẹ́.
You see the sister.
ó lè ṣe gudugudu méje yàyà mẹ́fà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí tá a ti ń fà sẹ́yìn pé má dà sí i jẹ́ kó ṣe bó bá ṣe máa ṣe wọ́n tó lé ọmọ sọ ni wípé òun ò lè fi bàbá òun sílẹ̀ bàbá náà ló wá ń jọ ọmọ ẹ̀ láàbù yìí ṣùgbọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ṣe ń gbọ́rọ̀ union káàkiri Nàìjíríà yìí ọgbà gba Òjó kan wọ́n gba Ògùn state kan wọ́n gba Ọ̀yọ́ kan wọ́n gba Èkìtì kan lọ́wọ́ wọn mélòó la kù mélòó ni union tó kù gbọgbọgbọ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣé kíjọba jẹ́ tó wá gbé èpè mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ yìí lórí ìkéyìí iṣẹ́ ìyọmọ tí wọ́n ti ìbí sí bọ̀ wá ṣe bàbá wa Ìbíkúnlé Gbàlúwà Tajudeen ẹjọ́ ẹ foríjì mi o mo yẹ pé kí n dá sí ṣùgbọ́n tí wàá ti kún ní ìgboro ṣùgbọ́n báwọn tó ń béèrè ọ̀rọ̀ ṣe wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi fún lọ́sàn-án mo ṣe fẹ́ sọ wọ́n ọba tó bá yẹ pé ilẹ̀ wà ń di màdàrú yìí á dá pé kẹ́ ẹ pé ìsìjàmbá tẹ rán wá ṣé mo lò fún ní ìsìjàmbá ní tó bá koríko ní ìgbóná ọmọ ọdún mélòó ní ìsìjàmbá kò lè jọmọ 35 years lọ ṣé koríko tóbi gbàgbà ó wá ó sọ pé olú ọmọ fẹ́ pa òun ó fẹ́ dáná sun òun nù mọ́tò ní ìbò ní.
ìyẹn Alhaji Azeez Abiola ni o.
dáàdì wa ṣé ọba máa ń pé méjì láàfin ọba ò ń pé méjì láàfin ẹ̀yìn èèyàn ni.
so MC Oluomo ọba ni.
ó lè pé ogún láàfin ẹ tún wá lọ mú ìsìjàmbá ó gbèbè wèrè kọjá ní wípé ilẹ̀ fún òun láti Àbújá kóun wá ṣe gọ́ọ̀nà àwọn president àbí gọ́ọ̀nà àbí kí ló ń pè ní union àwọn onímọ̀-arúwá kò possible o.
ṣé ń gbọ́.
mo bẹ̀ yín bàbá wa ẹ ṣe àkúnṣe sí láìpẹ́ láìjìnà ẹ má jẹ́ kí ìjọba Èkó wọ́n tún gba Lagos State mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́ torí tí
Lagos State ti lọ already.
òṣèlú tó fẹ́ yá Olúọmọ ìsìjàmbá wọ́n tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ Olúọmọ Olúọmọ ṣe kọ̀ọ̀dọ́pọ̀ ó tẹran ó ń kó irinṣẹ́ eléré kiri ó ṣe ṣúmẹ́ta
irinṣẹ́ Wàsíù.
ó ní kọ́ tó Olúọmọ òṣèkọ́ ibiṣẹ́ union yàn lẹ́sẹ̀ iná ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ibi tó ti ń ṣọmọ Ìjẹ̀ka ó wá di
ọmọ Ìjẹ̀ka
Ominikun ìwọ náà wá ń sọ̀rọ̀.
ayéṣẹ́ ti gbọ́ ó tún bu Ominikun.
torí dọ́kọ̀ wá sílé Olúọmọ mo pe gódì yí pé bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ayákìlá ni tó bá ti fún àwọn èèyàn ní mọ́tò kó kọ́ bóun wà pẹ̀lú márúwá tó bá ṣíwọ́ lálẹ́ àkọ́kọ́ ra búrẹ́dì kọ́ra pẹtrol kọ́jú pọ́pọ́ fọ mọ́tò gbogbo àwọn tó ń wa mọ́tò aṣọ wọn kún nìyà Olúọmọdé ti ṣe gudugudu méje yàyà mẹ́fà ariwo kọ́ ni mí sí Olúọmọ ní mọ́tò tó kún ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ lè mọ̀ àgbà tó bá lónìí nínú òun pariwo ní ìjàmbá èmi ò lérò yàgbọ́ ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ mọ̀ mi èmi ò lérò kó tẹ̀sí lè borí ọjà pẹ̀lú gbogbo ẹni kó fi sọ̀tọ̀ fún sọ̀rọ̀ Olúọmọ ń jọ kìíní àná òun wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó fẹ́ pọ́nrún ẹ̀ wá ni lọ́sọ fún ọ pé òtò jẹ́ o
ó tó iṣẹ́ yẹn jẹ́ rárá ó kéré òbí lò ọmọ ọdún mélòó nìyẹn torí pé ó lù ọmọ ìṣẹ̀gbẹ́ ìgbà tí mọ́mọ́ yóò lù ọmọ ìṣoge ìwọ́wọ́ lákàrà tí ẹ wà.
You see this?
Àwọn tó bá béèrè ọ̀rọ̀ ni o èmi ò ní dá sọ̀rọ̀ ni o òtí tó kọ́ mi pẹ́ lọ́rọ̀ union o ṣùgbọ́n níbẹ̀ bàbá wa Ìbíkúnlé Amosu Gàrúwá Tájùdínì ẹjọ́ yẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ mìràwò ó ti pọ̀ jù ìlú yìí ti ń dún ládùúgbò ẹ fi Olúọmọ sílẹ̀ Olúọmọ ṣe dáadáa pẹ̀lú ló dẹ̀ nípa ìyá yín lọ.
Ìbíkúnlé Amosu kan gbẹ ó Ìbíkúnlé Amosu pẹ̀lú àwọn tó fẹ́ get rid di MC Olúọmọ.
Tájùdínì yìí Gàrúwá ìbá ṣe pa Kàsó Àlàjì.
ṣe ń gbọ́ yẹn ń sọpọ́n pààyàn kan.
Olúọmọ mọ ipa tó kò lórí àwọn ìyàwó àtọmọ ẹ̀ ó mọ ọ̀pẹ tó fún wọn lọ́sọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ kan fi ń jẹun èyí wá dé tẹ̀wá pé èyí sì jàmbá kan wèrè kan pé kó wá gba Lagos State níbo náà ti ń ṣerú ẹ̀ òjò o bàbá ẹ wá bá wọn yanjú ẹ̀ ní Lagos State ìgbà yẹn àgbẹ̀dẹ kò ṣẹlẹ̀ márùwá àtọ̀kadà àtọ̀nímọ́tò ọ̀dọ̀ onímọ́tò ní márùwá àtọ̀kadà wà lẹ́yìn sáwùlà kò ṣẹlẹ̀ sínú àjàyè àwọn dáadáa ní mọ́ngòrò kò ṣẹlẹ̀.
mọ́ngòrò.
ìjọba òun pẹ́ méjì lórí síìtì kan ìjókòó kan ṣe ẹ̀ wá ń dàrú nítorí owó dáàdì mi Tájùdínì Gàrúwá owó ń ba nǹkan jẹ́ o ẹ má jẹ́ kó owó mu.
ẹ ṣe MC yẹn ni kò bà nǹkan jẹ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ yín tẹ́ bá kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n sọ sí dáadáa pé láyé bàbá yìí àwọn gbádùn.
mélòó ni Bọ́lá Tinubu ṣe mélòó ni bàbá yín ṣe.
bàbá mi ni wọn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o ẹ jọ sá mo bẹ̀ yín lórúkọ Ọlọ́run mo fi ànábì Muhammad mo fi bẹ̀ yín ẹ jọ ẹnìkan sọ̀rọ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí tẹ́mi náà wò mí tí mo jókòó sínú ṣọ́ọ̀bù tí yẹ gbé Quran tó fi ń búra.
Quran kẹ.
ẹ sọ fún oníkùnbí ikùn àgbè yìí tí sì jàbàlà pé kó gbé Quran pé kó fi búra dẹ́pọ̀ kò ṣojú ọmọ ló gá ìdí ẹ̀.
ìtàn nìyẹn ìtàn.
kọjá o ẹ rántí àtúbọ̀tán o ẹ rántí ẹ o ẹ mọ tó ti bí máa ṣiṣẹ́ union yìí o ẹ ṣe dáadáa o bàbá mi mo bẹ̀ yín ẹ pé ọ̀tún ẹ pé òsì ẹ bá wọn sọ bí gbogbo ẹ wá lẹ̀ kíjà máa sì ọdún mẹ́jọ Olúọmọ ẹjọ́ torí ẹjọ́ jẹ́ kó fara rẹ̀ lò ẹ má bá mi gbẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ẹjọ́ tí ìyá bá kú ìyá kú èmi nìyẹn tí ìyá bá kú ìyá kú mo ń fọwọ́ sọ̀yẹ́ tó bá ṣẹ̀yìn ẹ wá nọ́mbà mi ẹ pè mí bí tẹ́ bá wà máa wá bá yín máa bẹ̀ yín ẹjọ́ ẹ má pa ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run nítorí ọ̀nà bí Muhammad ló fi bẹ̀ yín bàbá ẹ̀yin àti ìsìjàmbá ẹjọ́ ẹ má pa Olúọmọ o torí Ọlọ́run ẹ má pa ẹbí sílẹ̀ o ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe bàbá àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ka lẹ̀ o orúkọ Ọlọ́run fi bẹ̀ yín o ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run o ẹ jẹ́ kó fara rẹ̀ bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ o ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run torí ẹ̀nà bí Muhammad torí Jésù nítorí ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mo fi Ajíbọ́lá mo fi bẹ̀ yín mo fi ìyá mi àbẹ̀yìn Ajímájẹ̀gún arúgbó aṣọ má balẹ̀ mo fi bẹ̀ yín ẹjọ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀gùn rẹ̀ àwọn olùgbẹ́bẹ̀ ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ẹjọ́ ìṣàánú wa ẹjọ́ gbogbo yín ẹ̀ ní fojú sunkún ọmọ gbogbo ẹ̀yin union nílé lóko ẹ̀ ní fojú sunkún ọmọ ẹ̀ ní fara gbàwẹ̀ ẹ̀ ní gbọ́kọ̀ ọmọ ńlẹ̀ ìyàwó yóò ní kú wọn yín lórí àwọn obìnrin tó ń ṣe union náà kò ní kú wọn yín lórí o ẹ̀ ní fọwọ́ yín gbọ́mọ yín sí o ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run.
You see? You see that? Now, MC perhaps did not realize that a day like this will come. To which the music, this music, will come to play. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ó ti dé tán. Why kiss? Roll it for them again.
Yeah, God, this is the message. I fear no man. The Lord is my shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd. Kì í sọ fún wọn, kì í sọ fún wọn, kì í sọ fún wọn, kì í sọ fún wọn. Ó ní kì í sọ fún wọn, kì í sọ fún wọn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ó ní kì í sọ fún wọn kí wọ́n ronú pìwàdà o. Ó ní kì í sọ fún wọn póun ò fẹ́ kú ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ o. Ó ní kì í sọ fún wọn kó tú aláìṣẹ̀ sílẹ̀ o. Tí wọn ò bá gbọ́ o, òjò ìdájọ́ á rọ̀ lé wọn lórí. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ó ní kì í sọ fáwọn tí wọ́n láwọn lálágbára. Ó ní kì í sọ fáwọn tí wọ́n ní àyànfẹ́ lára. Ó ní kì í sọ fọ́ba kí wọ́n ronú pìwàdà o. Tí wọn ò bá gbọ́ o, òjò ìdájọ́ á rọ̀ lé wọn lórí. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ó ní kì í sọ fún wọn kí wọ́n ronú pìwàdà o. Ó ní kì í sọ fún wọn póun ò fẹ́ kú ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ o. Ó ní kì í sọ fún wọn kó tú aláìṣẹ̀ sílẹ̀ o. Tí wọn ò bá gbọ́ o, òjò ìdájọ́ á rọ̀ lé wọn lórí. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán.
ẹ wo báyìí kù gbogbo ní àwa yìí o. ẹ wo báwo làwọn tó ń tajà ń bí báyìí báwo ni wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ tà lọ́gbọ́n Sanwó-Olú. ẹ wò ṣé àwọn tó wà ń bí báyìí ṣé ẹ wò báyìí kù gbogbo rẹ o we can't go. mo lọ ṣe nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sì ẹ wò mo láti gbé.
Yes, ìdájọ́ Olúwa ó ti dé tán. Yes, the time in London is 23:34 today, Wednesday, the 16th day of the second month of February 2022. Streaming now 3 hours, 16 minutes, just to bring the message straight onto your screen. Yeti Queen, Alozie Friday. Yes, you're welcome to the show. It's now just coming to an end. Adejuade, welcome. Adejuade, you said MC's sister has been enjoying the benefits, including this fool talking. Yes. Let's now bring today's show to an end. Yes, I have to deprive myself of certain things as well when I come live. Like today, I've not had anything since morning. Yes. I thought you are gone to bed. Here, Lauren. I mean, Alayinka is watching the stream all the way from Bradford in Yorkshire, north of England, miles away from See, and everybody around the whole world are equally. You see what technology is doing? Technology is here to stay, and you can't fight it. I mean, yeah, Lauren, you said she's protecting their kokobe. Ikokobe. Kokobe. Of course. Yes, that's exactly what she's doing. Now, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this gruesome period. Imagine I have to I chunk this out to you guys. It's not easy. A lot of research has gone into it. A lot of work has gone into it. And as I bring the stream to an end, let me thank each and every one of you. Without you, we can't carry on. Without you, it is practically impossible to just wire on and wire on. And it is because of you and because you are the enlightened ones. The next episode we are going to go into will be episode 153. Wherever you are comfortable from watching the stream, if it is from my personal page, if it is from HALLO magazine, from Liberty Media Communications, I'll suggest you either watch it from either HALLO magazine or Liberty Media Communications. Anyway, go to the page, like the page. You have to go to the top of the page, like it, and then click following. And anytime I come live, you'll be alerted. Anytime I come live. And if you prefer to watch the stream live on YouTube, yeah, click the like button and then subscribe to the channel. And then click the bell icon. If you do that, anytime I come, YouTube will send you an alert as well. Whichever way, you know which one you're comfortable with. Let me once again seize this greatest opportunity to thank each and every one of you for coming to watch the stream. It's not easy. And just as you have taken your time, your data as well to be with me, it is my prayers as well that the spiritual source of all creation will be with you, will protect you, will protect your family, will protect your wife, will protect your husband, will protect your children, will protect your grandchildren. But you have to do me one favor. God is love. When you exhibit love, and when love glows unconsciously, you see, I use the word unconsciously, not conscious. Because when you love consciously, you are conscious of the fact that you are loving someone. But unconsciously, when love is inside you unconsciously, you will do good. And I tell you what, you will sleep with all your eyes closed. And I tell you what, because you're filled with light and because you're filled with love, goodness and mercy will always follow you. Even though when you're sleeping, the mighty wings of the Almighty God will be wrapped around you, no matter what. See, I don't care. When I sleep like a baby. I sleep like a baby. If the spiritual source of all creation wants to reveal something unto me in dreams, that's when he takes me to wherever he wants to take me to. And he'll in the dreams, he'll show me the picture, a graphic picture. Thank you once again, all of you. You're too big to be mentioned, and I love each and every one of you. Next time, we're going to dig it hot again, and it will not be easy. The powers that be are shitting in their pants, and we have to put them in that situation, and collectively, we will get to our destination. Thank you once again for tuning in to watch the stream, and we'll crack it the next time. Have a great evening, and I wish you God's blessing. Good night.